and we're going to catch you guys up on the story so far. Our heroes, the champions of the north that you see before you, have entered the Icewind Dale, the domain of Arl the Frost Maiden, who is trying to do something with it. Her goals are not entirely clear to the party as of yet. They've entered the southernmost of the 10 towns, Goodmead, wherein they have found most of the inhabitants of Goodmead either dead or missing, and those who remain barely able to keep the village afloat. They've asked the party for assistance in getting back their mead to, at the very least, buy them passage to another town to continue to live out their time, such as it is. The mead and many survivors of the town were taken by a colony, I guess you could call it, of hill giant Etten offshoots called Verbeeg, and the party has arrived at their den to get the stuff back. Kelios snuck inside to make sure that the humans were mostly okay and to get a look around. The battle was joined and promptly ended when Runyak called upon the spirit of icing death once more to, well, put the giant in their place, and did so very effectively. They very much failed their saves, and many of them fled, leaving the ones who could not escape to cower in fear of Icing Death's return. Now, before we get back into the story, you've had a week to think about this, Extinct Bacon, so I need an answer. How are we playing this?
5e.
Gracie?
Gracie.
Gracie.
How are we playing this?
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Question. I have thought quite a bit in the past couple days about it.
Okay. And?
The one thing that my thoughts always come back to is Runyak does not like this.
Runyak does not like
Like
what just happened?
Yeah, he doesn't like feeling like he's being the progenitor of Icing Death's return.
Okay.
He appreciates its usefulness, not so much the truth of it.
So, we're still in initiative.
Yes.
The Verbeeg are cowering in fear of you. You do not like being the progenitor of Icing Death's return. So I think it's all the more horrific in the Gothic definition of that word when you realize how good that felt. You froze your enemies, you broke their will, and they fled before you. And something lurking beneath your consciousness really appreciated that.
And that's terrifying.
A little bit. So
Only a slight bit.
So you were hovering above Oreth's back when you took your dragon form. The astral dragon coalesced around you. There was the great cry of the white worm that froze some of the Verbeeg around you. Many of them fled, and I think in the aftermath, I think you're going to lose your next turn, Runyak. Not that anything particularly is happening to you, you're just kind of in a daze, trying to reconcile these emotions that are clearly not your own.
I think that's very fair.
Okay. The Verbeeg Marauder, who is still here, still causing trouble. I'm gonna see... because he never made a save. So I'm gonna see if he can pass a save. The Longstriders are fucked at this point. But the Verbeeg Marauder needs to make a save. He's not gonna do very well on this. Yeah, he failed. Okay, so he's also going to give up and supplicate. So that puts you in a good position, Firga. Bragg looks around at the tree limbs and spears being cast aside, into fleeing Verbeeg. I don't think he noticed the dragon situation, because, you know, din of battle. I think he's shouting, like, "Come on! What are you, a bunch of cowards? You've got at least 5 feet on me, now let's fight!" And he's kind of unsure what to do. So I think Lash and Keelio, like, you see Bragg, like, looking around, not seeing a target immediately. And he's got his battle axe in each hand, and he just kind of shrugs with them, like, what do we do now?
Did Lash and Keelio see the dragon thing, or were they not in range to see that shit?
That's up to you. I was just saying Bragg missed it.
Keelio was facing that direction. I don't think Lash was. I think Keelio was being tended to by Lash.
You probably would have heard it, like, Icing Death roared.
Then, yeah, I think Lash just has this look on her face again of, if he keeps doing that, it's going to cause problems. But she isn't saying anything. She isn't really paying attention to Bragg either. She's looking at Runyak.
Fair enough.
More than anything.
So it is Mevu's turn.
Mevu is still going to do a chomp.
It's a good plan. I noticed a shield icon on Mevu. Does anybody know what that is?
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith, thank you.
That probably will not hit, because she does not have advantage.
She does, because the target's prone.
Oh, okay then. Then, wait, if it's with advantage, the sneak attack activates.
Correct.
Remember,
so...
to their knees and started praying to not fucking bite it.
Yup. Okay, well, he's not dead, but he's very close to dead. With the throat chomp. It is the Cave Bear's turn. And Cave Bear's gonna do a charge in. Bragg goes, "Finally!" Cave Bear gonna do a charge.
Oh, fuck, that's a bear.
Yeah, it is a bear. Over here, these Cave Bears are gonna come and defend what they believe are their fallen masters. So, here's a Cave Bear. Here's a Cave Bear.
Oh, hi!
Here's a Cave Bear. Here's a Cave Bear. Here's a Cave Bear. Lot of roaring, lot of, you know, rising on their hind legs. Nonsense. Orith, I think, like, before you take Orith's turn, I think Orith is going to use 10 feet. Wait, Orith is going to take 10 feet of his movement, and he's just going to, like, back out from under Runyak before he lands, because, like, it's not that he's afraid, it's just like, I don't want to touch that, that's bad.
Okay. He did roll a Goblin 20 on his save for that earlier.
Yeah, no, he's not... It's not about the save. It's about... He's not afraid. It's about he's... Like, Brunyak did a bad thing, and Orith is like, I don't want any part of that.
Okay, that's fair. That's entirely fair.
After that, he can act normally.
Okay. So... This one's solid ice, right?
Correct.
And the target he's going to go at next is after that, right?
Correct.
Could he running tackle this and try to shatter it so he can get to the next target?
He absolutely could do that.
What kind of roll would that be?
That would be a... Give me a second. That's not the one I want.
Right, we need battle music.
That'll work. That would be probably an athletics check, and it would count as his attack action.
Okay, that's fine. Let me roll that. Oof. He would use his movement to get over here, which might land him on top of Runyak.
No, he would jump over Runyak, but he'd bonk his head.
Oof. I'm guessing that would take some bludgeoning.
Yep, he's gonna take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
This is non-reducible, correct?
No, this is.
Okay.
Half to 4.
So 4.
And he backs up a little bit more. That's gonna be his turn.
Okay, so -4.
Yep. Dawn. There's a cave bear in your face, friend.
Sorry, 1 minute. Roll20 decided to not take it when I told it to put me on player mode.
Okay.
Oh wow, this map is certainly having fun trying to load.
There's a lot of tokens.
That was
Let's-
interesting.
Lots of tokens, lots of bullshit.
I clicked to try and open my paper, my sheet, and Roll20 instead decided you want Keelio.
You
That's
will
weird.
be the wolf walker.
Okay, that's a bear.
Stop trying to call Jara. You're not playing sock.
That is a.
I heard someone call my name for some reason.
That's a big boy. I'm gonna hit the big boy with my sword.
Okay.
Punch the bear in the face.
Punch the bear! Punch the bear!
Bear.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Does Virga look beat up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It has food in their mouth. I'm calling it.
bonus action. I'm gonna healing word. Virga.
I'm pretty sturdy actually, but
I mean, you look beat up. That was a true statement.
that's fair.
They look like they can get through this without much trouble from if they don't get hit again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll hold on to my thing then.
She's not bloody
Can't-
yet.
You can't hold a bonus action, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose if you use it as your action, but
And yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
So who's gonna play the wizard?
I will.
Okay.
Let me grab him. Because it is Erathir's turn. Now, let's see
Snag
how
the
good
woodworm.
let's see how good notes Vader takes. I'm hoping very good. But we'll see.
It's Vader. I would be surprised if it wasn't.
Considering the questions they ask,
Right, but I'm wondering if he has marked off the portents he's used. Etc.
I mean,
He has!
Vader's-
He has!
Yeah, Vader's good at keeping track of his grit and cough, so I don't see why he wouldn't be with portents.
And he's marked off his spells as well. Okay, great.
Huzzah.
So he's gonna, yeah, I know exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna move down here, and he's gonna say, Dawn, widen your stance.
Oh god, he's going between his legs.
Yes, he is.
if I can, I will.
Okay, he's gonna cast Lightning Bolt at 3rd level, and he's gonna hit both of those cave bears and that very big Longstrider.
That is rude as fuck.
What's rude is the Verbig Longstrider is currently kneeling in supplication, so he automatically fails his save.
Oh. I shouldn't feel bad for these guys, but I do.
Both cave bears pass their saves, so they take half damage.
There is no god that can save this Virvig from a Kitsune-controlled, Erathir.
So yeah, just lightning bolt streaks out across the cave. Oh, it hits the Marauder too. Because
I was
look,
about to bring that up.
it's on that line. Who is also kneeling in supplication, who also automatically fails his save. Good.
Oh,
They-
wonderful.
So he just
Actually, wait. I'm looking at that. Hang on, I'm gonna move my token over for visibility just for a second. Couldn't he, from where I am, go and hit this bear as well?
yes, he could. However, if he did that, he'd hit Dawn.
Okay, that's fair.
He has to go between Dawn's knees, and Dawn is currently facing that bear straight on.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yes, I
So
see
he
it.
crouches and he pulls an Uncle Iroh and just lightning bends right down Main Street.
Right down Main Street. Those poor things.
Yeah.
Oof.
Don't feel bad for the enemy.
I feel bad for the hair on Dawn's legs.
a little bit. Dawn, you feel a little bit of ozone. It's not super great, but luckily you don't get hit. So that's gonna be the end of Irithyre's turn.
God damn it! The first thought I had was, "Is there a breeze in here?"
Yes. Kelio.
Okay, so there's a man here.
There is a man
right here.
Mm-hmm.
He is currently prone on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There's a couple of bears about to fight Bragg.
there are.
Remember, kids, Bragg doesn't get saving throws
Yeah, fair.
or death
Bragg
throws.
just dies.
Death saves is the word you want, but correct.
Yeah, he doesn't get death. I'm sorry. I like death throws so much better than saves.
Well,
The thing about it is, death throws is an ability.
What?
Yeah.
It's a pretty decent ability from what little I remember.
What the fuck? What is that an ability for?
I am going. God, for bears, like you really have to aim true to really hurt a bear.
True.
Cause like real life bears,
They're bulletproof.
they are bulletproof.
Go
You
on.
cannot
So
walk to the bear.
I want to try and make. I'm not so much the eyes, but really a cold shot to something vital.
Okay.
Maybe a spot in its neck.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna make a cold shot with my bow. Okay.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Wait, do I recognize this bear?
I mean, there's a lot of bears happening right now.
There are a lot of bears happening right now. However, I
many
did just pet a
bears.
bear.
You did just pet a bear. Ostensibly, that bear is somewhere in this mix.
Would it require a check of some sort?
It would require a check of some sort.
Would that constitute my action?
Yes.
Would you say it's too much to bear?
No, I would not.
I'm
Get out of my house.
not in your house.
Get out of my house.
No.
I don't really have bonus action I can really do that would be really helpful now, so I think
You could also not bother identifying and just try to do what Clan Roche do.
which is... Can you clarify? Sorry. There's a lot of things that Clan Roche do.
What are you particularly skilled at compared to anyone else on this screen right now?
Getting an animal to back off and heal
There you go.
and calm down.
There you go.
Could I attempt a animal handling check to
Yes.
try to get him to heal?
Yes.
I'm probably going to use like in giant, like heal, get down
Okay.
to try and help myself with it.
Make an animal handling check. You have advantage.
You also have the war banner.
Roll it, please. Okay. That's a
God,
goblin.
my roll is lagging so hard.
So was mine. That was a goblin 23 on that roll.
Ooh,
So I'm gonna use this to denote it. He's not charmed per se, but he definitely he's in Bragg's face roaring. Bragg is roaring back at him, and you shout a giant down, and he drops to all fours, and he looks over at you and kind of tilts his head. Ooh.
Oh, Nightfall, you could just call for Mauler. You know its name. And it knows its name.
yes, but if I call it here, I don't know what it's going to do.
I mean, It more or less likes you.
It does. Bragg, whatever you do, don't hit it. If you don't... I'm trying to think of the way she would say this. Like, unless you're sure you want to fight that thing, don't swing at it.
Of course I want to fight it. You gonna, Clan Roche these bears? There's a lot of them.
I can do it.
Okay.
Clan
Layla.
Bears. Why
Heard.
that?
Okay.
And Layla's going to help me with this.
Yep, that'll be your bonus action to give Layla a command. Here you go.
So, I didn't see what Kilio just did, but I can hear. Did I hear her, like, shout something in Giant and then bear flop?
No.
Okay. That being the case, I think she's just gonna swing at the bear.
I mean, you got a Verbig in your face.
I thought the Verbig was doing the supplicate.
He is.
This is the only one that passed.
No, he failed.
No.
I rolled it at the beginning of the stream, dude.
You rolled it last time.
And I rolled it at the beginning of the stream, dude.
Ooh. Okay.
Sorry, the answering machine's going. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not.
Yep, we can hear it.
Please stand by.
What are you doing a bap on?
The Verbig.
Then do a bap. Remember, you also have a flaming shield. Wait! Is that spell... Hang on. Is that spell at the beginning of Firga's turn?
At the beginning of whoever's in the area of effect.
Ah, okay.
So if they have the shield pointing at somebody and their turn starts, they take fire damage.
Okay. When the wall appears, each creature within its area a creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turns there. On one side of the wall selected by you when you cast the spell, deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall. A creature takes the same damage when it or ends its turn there, which means the bears need to make that save, or need to take that damage rather. These bears might not be on the board.
5d8, yeah.
One of these bears is not on the board.
Nice.
Okay.
I
We have one less problem to
I
bear.
forgot to do that. That's my bad. Alright, go ahead, Virga.
Okay, in that case, definitely smacking the
Oh,
Verbig.
wait. The Verbig needs to make the save as well because he had a turn, and that's when he failed to save. Then to roll that, you might not need to smack him. I know you need to smack him, but he took some damage as well.
Cool,
Sorry,
I'm gonna smack him.
I'm just trying to keep up with this. I'm not used to playing Aerith here. Go ahead.
Aerith uses a lot of control spells when he's not using Lightning Bolt.
Yes, he does. With advantage, that hits.
Okay.
Good hit. Okay.
Attack number 2.
Bonk. Does not hit.
Okay.
That all you got?
Yeah.
Right. Layla is gonna shove Bragg out the way. Gonna jump down here in a herding stance and push these bears back to a wider spot.
Okay.
The bear on the front is going with it. The bear on the back is like roaring a challenge, but he can't really get through. So they get pushed back to there, and then Layla is blocking this area off. Okay.
Okay.
Unless you want her to attack.
No attack, just
Okay.
herd.
Lash.
Lash just kind of looks to Kilio and then to Bragg. I'm sorry, what? Like, she's confused. Like, I don't think Lash has ever seen someone just make bears piss off like that. Usually you just kill those.
They're beasts. They don't know any better.
Shrugs. Fair. I'm gonna hold my action, though, in case one of them tries to attack us.
Okay.
With.
You want to move so that the people inside can get your war banner?
Fair. Which way would I have to head?
Well, you can see your aura.
I think you'd want to go this way.
Yeah, you want to go this way.
Hi. Yeah, because
All right.
Fierga's way up here.
Oop. So Fierga's not quite in range, but Dawn is now. You can move up more if you want. You can take the dash action.
Will that take anyone out of the range if I take the dash action and move 30?
No.
Cool, then I'll take the dash action.
You don't even need to move 30. You could move 25 and be real good.
Cool, I'll just take the 25 and call it good there.
Runyak, you lost your turn. The Verbeeg are in supplication. Bragg is holding his action. Mevu.
Mavu's gonna do another chomp. This guy never got up,
No, he didn't.
so
No, he didn't. He's in supplication.
Here's a dumb question. I'm
Yeah.
realizing
Chomp.
I'm back. Do the wolves get the war banner technically or no?
Yeah, they do. That hits. Roll damage.
sneak attack too. So you know, that's a lot of d6s coming this guy's way.
Yes, he is. He's dead.
Okay, and so she's gonna use her movement. 15, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody here.
Correct.
And she sees Dawn and Earther over here. So she's going to secure position.
Okay.
So 20 feet here.
The cave bear is gonna make a save. He fails. This cave bear is just gonna. He's not into it. He's just gonna go over here and lay down.
The one that Layla's.
The one behind the one that Layla's dealing with. And Mauler backs up a bit more. And then these cave bears try to push out. This guy doesn't like fire, so he needs to make a save. But you got a natural 20 on, so he's gonna lunge at Firga. I'll resolve that in a second. This bear's gonna move in. He doesn't know
Can he
about
fit through there with the Verbig?
He's lunging at you.
Okay.
So he's gonna move up. This guy can't get out. So really the only guy that can attack is the guy who's lunging. He's gonna do this. 14 to hit, misses. 16 to hit, also misses. Orith is dazed. He tried to shatter that statue, it didn't work.
He took the bludgeoning damage. Is he going to lose his turn?
No, that was him losing turn was not being able to do anything else that turn.
Alright, can he just instead attack it? And then once a certain amount of damage is dealt, it just breaks? Is that a thing?
I mean, yes, but what you're describing would just be headbutting it again.
Okay, well, I guess we're just going to do another athletic checks, I guess.
Alright, do it.
He's good at these, unless he rolls in a 2.
Yeah, he's not that good, unfortunately. Dong! Not gonna take any damage this time, but he can't get through it.
Yeah.
Dawn.
This Veerbig is probably very thankful for that. His friend.
the bear that lunged at Firga takes some fire damage and dies.
Oof.
Excellent.
Okay.
That Veerbig behind that ice statue is probably very thankful for the ice statue.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, also that the Veerbig also takes fire damage and also dies.
Oof.
Splat. Okay, now it's your turn,
This
Dawn.
shield, though.
Hell yeah, fire.
See, now comes a problem that I can't exactly move through here.
Yeah.
There's just corpses piling up around you guys.
Firga's got a choke point and she's setting it on fire.
As you should.
Okay. Oh, that probably...
Did you mean to do that?
Not yet, but I guess that's a good sign to go with it.
I mean, frankly, you don't need it. You're not currently engaged. Thirga's kind of kicking out. Like, what I'm saying is, if you want to save the spell slot, it ain't gonna hurt you. You're in a good position right now. Like, the battle is mostly over. It's just cleanup at this point. Depending on how you guys want to go about the cleanup.
Do I have anything else I can use here to try?
I can't hear you, dude.
I know. That's just me mumbling to myself.
Like, if you want the spiritual weapon, I'll hook you up.
No, I'm just trying to figure out if there is anything I can do this turn. Or
You could
I should do.
I mean,
You could start clearing paths by moving bodies.
If you want to delay your action, Irithir is going to say something. Like, if you want to delay your turn by, like, half an initiative count, Irithir is going to say something. It's up to you.
You can delay your turn by an initiative count?
Yeah, you can delay your turn as much as you want. It just becomes your new initiative.
Oh. Okay. I mean, at the moment, like, there's nothing in initiative between you and Irithir that would cause a problem.
Exactly.
Doing that.
Okay.
I'll delay.
So you delay, and Irithir, like, he shouts, like, Firga, can you hold the point?
Working on it.
It's like, no, like, he's like, do you need assistance?
I'm holding him as best I can, but I don't know if he can charge past me or not.
Like, what Irithir is saying is, do you imminently need help?
Oh. Nah, I'm fine.
Okay, so then Irithir says, Dawn, we should find the hostages, they may need us.
Yeah.
So Irithir is gonna go this way, and as he's running, he shouts, like, Helio said something about a bonfire.
Right.
So that's gonna be his turn. Dawn?
This whole area is difficult terrain for me, isn't it?
No. Just this area.
So, like... Oh, cool.
I mean, imagine the corpses would be too, since they're large corpses.
Yeah, but he can jump over that for the same amount of movement, it's fine.
Yeah.
Doop.
I still have 10 feet of movement left. I'm just not sure which way to go.
Irithir will let you by. So you get here, and you see the livestock. You see Mevu. Mevu is, like, sitting with her back to the livestock, looking out. And you see the livestock, and you see in among them, you see 5 humans.
Yeah, if Irithir will let me
Yeah,
by.
absolutely.
Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And, like...
You
How-
get
how
close,
bad-
and one of them, like, shouts.
How bad do these people look?
They look scared and emaciated and a little bruised, but not particularly, like, damaged.
They tied up or anything?
No.
Cool.
They're in a pen.
It's more like they were manhandled and scared into submission than tied up.
Correct.
I think Dawn, like, looking at them, says, like... Come here. We are leaving the cave.
So,
We're heading home.
you start talking, and one of them goes, "By the gods, it can talk!"
This is never gonna get old.
And they all, like, shy away from you, and, like one of them, like, pushes a goat forward, and it's like, "Eat it, not us!"
Dawn does the thing where you, like, lick the front of your top teeth.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you've still got the giant claymore out, lest you forget.
It's true. Slot that away.
Sheath it on your back, yep.
I am attempting to take you home. To your home.
What's it called?
Good meat.
They look at each other.
We have already met with your speaker, acting speaker.
What about the giants? And the bears? And the ogre?
Ogre.
Like, nods at you.
We were not told of an ogre.
They called it friend. Don't ask me why. It's up in the storeroom, like points up the north passage. That's where our things are, and the mead, if you're here for that.
We are, but it is to assist you all in seeing passage once we return you.
We can't go back without the mead, or our weapons. We're hunters by trade. Trappers. We need our bows at least.
Hunters.
Which way did they?
Up the northernmost passage.
This way?
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Kilio's next on the initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Could she be coming in during this conversation? Because this takes more than 6 seconds to communicate this.
Sure, but we're pausing initiative while they're talking. But yeah, that's fine. Boop, there you go.
Okay.
I mean, that works out, I guess. I was just gonna have Dawn, like, yell at Helio, North Passage.
Okay.
We will deal with friend. You collect yourselves and get ready to move.
Don't have any supplies, no armor, no weapons, but we can run.
Mentally prepare. We will bring you your things.
What do we call you?
I am Breaking Dawn.
There's something in the North Passage. She, like, says to Dawn as she walks in.
An ogre.
We need to get them out of here through the south entrance then. Brag's down there and Layla's herding the bears away.
Good. You all, wait for us at that entrance.
They nod. Wait, which entrance?
Down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you, like, rip open the paddock?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No problem. So you rip open the paddock. Kilio, use your movement to get this far. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna use a first level slot, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
For my action.
All right.
And I'm gonna be poised here with my bow to fire up this way.
Okay.
You should have just said
for my
you
next
were
turn.
hurting, Chief.
That's
I
true.
mean, you use your turn, dude.
Yeah, no, he didn't use his action.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Kilio looks bloody.
Bloody. Yeah.
Oh shit! If I had that information, I would have given you some healing. Can I still do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Fucking lit. I'll give you a Cure Wounds.
Cure Wounds is touch. You're both out of movement.
Yeah, we're both out of movement.
Now,
are they not close
unless Kilio is using her dash action, then you could cure her as she runs past.
I'm not gonna use my dash action. Could I use one of my attacks to use my dagger throw and put myself here? And just hold with a bow attack to point up here?
You throw the dagger, grab it, sheath it, pull out an arrow for the second part of your attack. No, because you can't ready, because ready is a full action. So no,
Okay,
you couldn't do that.
Like, I'm gonna be at range fighting this ogre. A healing word would be fine, considering your healing words are so strong.
Okay.
It would get me above half.
If we're just doing a healing word, and I know what you just said, I understand, but see also.
Life cleric.
But also, yeah.
See also.
Yeah, so you're gonna get 11 healing, Kilio.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, I buffed it just to be safe.
Okay. Firga.
Then I'm gonna hold my attack action to fire up this way.
Noted.
A step up. And I'm gonna shove this fiery shield in its face, trying to get it to back the fuck up.
Okay.
What
Back up
is
a
that?
bit.
Does anyone else hear that bird noise?
Yeah, it's part of the soundscape. Sorry. You want me to turn it off?
No, I was just trying to figure out what the fuck it was.
It's from the soundscape.
That or it's the bird on my porch chirping away.
Oh, it's probably... Yeah, I heard it on Birchmila. There's both, but it's probably Birchmila.
Bird friend!
So he's
If
definitely...
I can hear it, it's Birchmila. So
He's definitely scared. But he doesn't really have anywhere to go. So
So yeah,
if you're gonna shove the shield in his face, though, he's gonna take some fire damage.
that's the plan.
Make an attack.
I
have a-
don't have one in for the shield itself. Hang on.
Do you have a shield bash feature?
I don't think I do.
Okay. He's gonna shove a shield in his face. He needs to make... He doesn't get a save. It's just automatic damage from the fucking fire. It's not gonna be the full fire, but he'll take some. He'll take 9.
Are these? Is it just like the heat, or is it getting branded?
I mean, Firga's hitting him in the face with a flaming shield, so he's getting branded. Okay, Firga, what else you doing?
Would that be part of my 2 attacks when I attack,
It
or?
would, yes.
Okay, I'll follow up with the hammer.
Okay. Bap.
I'd just like to bring attention to the fact that you're branding that man with the sigil of Gauntlgrim.
Yep. That hits. Roll damage. Well, no, the Sigil of Clan Battlehammer, not the same thing, but close enough.
Or yeah.
All right. He's not dead, but he's trying to get away from you, and it's not really working. Layla.
we'll continue herd and deter.
Where are you trying to get him?
Just to fuck off.
He's just walking with Layla at this point.
I guess just hold position then. And just keep it away.
Nah, he'll go over here and lay down.
I can't quite make it out from this angle. Is this another bear, or is this a Verbeeg?
That's another bear.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
then that's Layla's turn. She's gonna herd when he goes and lays down, that's it. She'll
Lash.
come.
Hi. I can't really think of anything to do yet. Other than,
You can make your way up and assist Firga.
fair.
Help her hold the line with all these bears.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Lash is currently at half speed and I can't see very well.
15 feet will get you there, but you could dash.
Fair. Then yeah, I'll get up there and then I'll dash again to get to Firga's aid.
You won't be able to get to Firga, but you can get there.
Yeah.
I just want to make it noted now, if she does get right up next to me, I'm going to try and keep her behind the shield at all times.
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting to go that way. I was planning for it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Runyak, you got your turn back. Your head's still ringing a little.
Or Earth can't get through the ice statue you made. It's a fine piece of art.
I think it's take a moment to remember where we are and what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Notice Orth trying to get past this ice statue.
And avoiding you. Not like skittishly,
Oh,
but just like making a point not to be close to you if he can help it. Yes?
Orth's rage fades.
No, he's attacking.
Oh, okay, this counts as attacking then.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's trying to bash through it. That's attacking, dude.
Okay.
So
He's attacking a something rather than a someone.
Correct.
Oh. I just thought about something that, for my sake, I should do, but is probably not going to matter to Runyak. I need to roll to see if I get the breath weapon back.
Yes. Roll a d6. You do.
I do.
Make sure you're rolling
All
your character.
Sorry.
No worries.
So we're probably not going to need to worry about that, but you never know. Anyway, ice statue, Orth trying. Runyak will help him out.
Okay.
We are going to go with ice's natural enemy, fire,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Produce Flame.
Okay.
and chuck a small fire baseball at the ice statue.
Okay, roll it.
Baseball pitch.
That hits. Roll damage. Okay. It's still there.
Progress is going to be slow with this.
Yes. I mean, it's an adult white dragon versus produce flame.
Yeah. That's the best fire spell I have at the moment.
Dragon breath weapons are traditionally more terrifying than their original variant.
Yep.
Regular water isn't enough to put out fire produced by a red dragon.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then I ramp up all dragon stuff in 5 Fox, so. Okay, very big long striders don't get a turn. Brag, like, looks around. Still here.
I think Gilly would.
Still, go ahead.
I think Gilly would have yelled to him, "The hostages are going to be coming your way." Like, Bragg, we're going to send them out this way.
Okay. I mean, you didn't, and now it's Bragg's turn, so.
Yeah, I messed up and didn't do that when I was supposed to.
So Bragg hears battle. He's gonna go help.
Okay, that's fine.
He's gonna go there. He's gonna dash. And he's gonna vault. There we go. Okay.
I'm sorry, he's gonna what?
He's gonna vault this wall right here.
Nice.
Oh, Lash just disappeared from my screen.
What? Ah, I must have had my token clicked and I had hit something. Sorry.
I got it. No problem. It's fine.
We got this.
We got the done.
What's the range of your thingus? 30?
Yeah.
30, and I think I might have accidentally taken myself out of initiative. Fuck.
That's fine.
You were above Runyak, so.
Yeah, just roll initiative and I'll put you above Runyak. The numbers don't matter at this point.
I mean, it might when the ogre starts, but you know.
We'll see.
Single ogre.
Listen to me, you can't sneak past him.
Right.
Roll
Neat.
your initiative, Lash.
Do.
There you go. Put you above Runyak.
I think it was like a 6 or something.
It doesn't matter as long as you're above Runyak.
Yeah.
Okay, Mevu.
Does... If can Mevu make a perception check to see if there's any...
Yeah.
Verbig?
You have advantage
Yeah,
because sent.
Yes. Okay, so she's gonna make a perception check.
Doesn't seem to be any Verbig in that direction.
Okay. Then she's gonna look around, see that I'm pointing my bow in this direction, and move to position herself between that tunnel and the people.
Okay.
And then hold her action to attack.
Fair enough. The cave bear is going to try to attack Birchmilla because he can't go anywhere. Or he's going to try to attack Thirga, excuse me. 24 to hit.
Miss.
And 11 to hit.
Definitely miss.
So he's probably gonna die at the end of his turn. That is a big 10-4, Ghost Rider.
That is a lot of fire damage.
That pattern is full. Okay. The other two cave bears can't really get anywhere.
How long does Firewall last?
Good question.
Sorry, what'd you say, Games?
How long does Firewall last?
I'm checking. Concentration up to 1 minute. We're on round 6, I want to say?
I think that's right.
So 4 more rounds.
Yeah, that sounds correct.
Orith.
Orith is going to say, screw bashing the whole thing. Can he take a chomp at one of the legs and try and knock it to the wall?
It's not a topiary, it's a solid block.
I mean, yes, but I feel like his bite attack's going to be more effective than the athletics. I mean, well, no, he's got a +7 to athletics. He's just been rolling like shit.
You've been rolling like shit. You rolled a 1 and a 2, homie.
Yeah, we're just going to try that again.
There you go.
There we go. Good Orith.
Bash.
Nothing will let up eventually.
And step. And that was their attack action, so they can't do it again.
Correct. Irithyr. I think Irithyr shouts over Dawn. He says, like, how many ogres? They say friend singular. It's the best I can give you. How are we doing this? We're going in quietly, or... And he just, like, sparks between his fingers.
Draw its attention, get it to come out, and we'll gang up on it.
I can do that.
If we go in, one at a time, single file, we have no idea how narrow that tunnel is.
I'll find out.
I would be at an advantage.
Right, he has Misty Step, he can come back out.
Mm-hmm.
How is it?
He's not gonna answer you.
Okay.
I'm seeing if he has... Oh wow, Arcane Knight's a high-level spell. He's got 1 Misty Step left. He's going to... He's gonna dash.
Thank
And-
God. Thank fucking God that Misty Stepping is a bonus.
Reaction
Or is a
5.5.
reaction.
Yep. Let me see if friend notices him.
It's dark, and I don't know if Friend has dark vision, but that should be taken into account.
An ogre.
There's more things that need to be taken into account. He does not. The Irithyr immediately Misty steps back out, and he just says, "It's asleep. Wolfwalker, get in there."
Nods, and she will be using her next turn to move in there stealthily.
Done.
See, I was gonna go in there and pile drive the fucker.
I mean, go ahead.
Do it.
How much movement? I'd be able to get here for now.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, holding that point if I need to flee, probably a good idea.
Yeah, I think Dawn will move in to here, look back, and do the, like, come on, let's go gesture to Kelio.
Okay. Kelio.
She will... Let's see. Let's make my movement most efficient. Hit this wall with her dagger.
Okay. So you're gonna point warp. Good.
Yes. That way I have the most movement I can.
Mm-hmm.
And I can move through Dawn space without messing up my movement, because halfling.
Correct.
Okay, that is... Hang on. 10 feet, I need to scroll up. And stealth check?
Yep. I'll tell you right now, Kelio.
Uh-huh.
The number you have to beat is 0.
Okay.
Friend rolled a 0.
How's that do for you? How's that do for your 0?
A 28, that works good. You got 28 times more than you needed.
Okay. So
you see a sleeping ogre in a storeroom.
what's the deal with all the stuff in here? What's in here exactly?
Lots of crates, lots of barrels, and some random piles of clothes. More than 5.
The
The ogre's asleep with, like, a leaking keg on his belly.
Okay. I used 5, 10, 15 feet of movement here. I guess we're just gonna start getting stuff.
I mean,
Tearing it up bit
why
by-
don't you just coup de grace the fucking ogre?
Wait, how many eyes do ogres have?
2?
2?
He's
I
asleep, so you're automatically going to get a max damage crit.
Okay, yeah, let's just kind of sneak up to it, and can we slit its throat?
That's what I'm saying. What's your max damage?
My max damage with Owl's Pinion, if I... Oh god, this is rude. Okay? Hear me out. Max damage Owl's Pinion is 2d4 plus 4.
That's it?
No, wait, no. It is 2d4 plus 7. But if I bonus action Zephyr Strike, that's another d8. And then Favored Foe puts another d6 on it.
So it would be 2d6, 2d4, 2d8 plus 7.
And a partridge in a
man.
pear tree.
Right?
Yes.
So that would be...
39.
No. Double the dice.
Oh, Jesus.
So it would be 2d4... No, it would be 4d4, 2d8, 2d6 plus 7. So that would be 16 plus 16 plus 12 plus 7.
Okay, so... Say that again? 16
16
plus
16 plus 12 plus 7.
plus 7.
51.
51.
51.
Okay.
And then I have an extra attack, so I'm gonna hit him again. Wait, no, I used one attack.
Yeah, so you're not going to kill him.
Okay.
But you're definitely going to make him feel real bad. So you run up to him, stab him in the throat. He jumps up, shouting. You're like dangling from his neck. That's probably going to be your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm glad I got that healing word, by the way, Dawn.
Beat a guy.
Step, step. Smack, smack.
Okay. That hits. Roll damage. Okay. That hits. Roll damage. Okay.
And does he get... I can't remember if he gets hit by the fire now or on his turn.
On the end of his turn.
Okay.
Layla.
Layla is...
Why does Layla have haste, by the way?
I don't know why that effect is on her. I don't know where that's from.
I don't remember either. Okay.
Uh...
What are you doing?
So...
Run in and defend?
I think so.
Okay, so Layla can get there.
Only there? She has
was-
50 feet of movement.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
So, like, there, then.
Yeah, direwolves are fast fuckers.
Yeah, they are. Okay, Lash.
Hi. I'm trying to spot where Firga is, but Sibs' eyesight is not very great for all this dark shades of red and bullshit.
There's
Over
a...
here.
Yeah, Firga's over here. There is currently a pile of corpses that Firga is climbing over.
This is the kind of thing that Lash would like probably have to clear to get through, or can Lash like step over them, or
Sorry?
What would it be? Difficult terrain?
Yes.
would it be difficult terrain for Lash to try and get over these?
It is difficult terrain, yes.
Then I think Lash is just gonna sigh and start trying to move bodies to make it easier for people to get through.
Where?
Fair, never mind.
Moreover, if Firga can't hold the line, it's that much harder for them to get past.
Fair. Lash will follow to the best of her ability.
Okay, you can get there this turn.
Yeah. Actually, there's a very big corpse right here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Very badly singed and shit.
Yep.
Can I take a look over that?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Just curious about it, like trying to see if there's anything she can use on it.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Thanks, Warbanner.
You find a spear fashioned from a tree trunk. You find a pair of boots, leather boots that are about your size. They don't appear to be anything special. They're just a pair of boots. Much too small for the very big. That's it, really. They're not very. They're not very dressed.
Yeah. So it's like a straight up tree trunk, like something that Lash would have to deal with both hands.
It's a huge spear, so yes.
Don't think that's really worth it to Lash, but she's going to take the shoes because why not? They
Boots.
don't look like they were for the Veer Big.
Okay.
Or like were they for him and they're just small now.
I mean, they're your size.
So I don't think it would be too far of a stretch for Lash to think it might be one of the survivors' things.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
She'll just take him and toss him into her backpack real fast.
Okay. Runyak.
Hello. So, 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
Would Orith let Runyak pass him?
That's not my decision.
Okay.
Okay, so he's currently about to maul this dude.
Right.
I'd say
He doesn't like the way Runyak smells.
no, he does not.
In which case, he might just try to get out of the way, let alone let him pass.
Last time you said a fair one would be DC 12. Let's bump that up a point.
DC 13.
Animal
Okay.
animal handling, yeah.
Okay. DC 13 animal handling, Runyak.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then could he also get past the groveling Beerbig?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So Dan, what we're gonna do? Move back here real quick. Bop, 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 bop.
So,
Bop.
this is 20 feet of movement.
Okay, hang on. Let me come back to here.
Because this is difficult terrain. You have to squeeze past Orith.
Okay, so this would be 20.
Correct.
Okay. And then that would be 30.
Okay.
And Orith's got the Veerbig, so Runyak's gonna deal with the bear.
Okay.
Bonus action, produce Sylvan weapon.
Thought you already had it out.
No, I had the bow out and then I put that away. No,
Okay.
I did have the weapon out.
I was gonna say, yeah. Hit the boy.
You lightsabered some guy.
Yeah. Bop.
Wow, that hits alright. Roll damage. Good lord, your attack bonus with that is insane.
And then
What is
second
his attack bonus for that?
Plus 11.
9.
Plus 9, excuse me.
Yeah, that is insane.
And
Oof.
second attack.
Yep. Also hit.
What
Roll
is-
damage.
What does the Sylvan weapon itself give you the bonus for?
The weapon itself, or the Sylvan weapon, I believe it makes it just...
So while you're just looking at that, I was gonna give the Verbigs another save, but then the dragon moved closer, so they're out of it. Bragg he's gonna just charge.
The Sylvan weapon makes it a +1 magical weapon.
Nice.
Nice.
10 feet.
So that means you're getting
20
so many
feet.
other bonuses from different things.
30 feet. Hello, Firga. Dash action.
Oh, hi!
Go there, and he's just gonna jump on the Verbig.
Oh, he's gonna be taking all the fire damage.
Bragg? Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, it's his fault.
You're right, it is his fault.
Could Firga use her reaction to jerk the shield away from him?
No.
No.
I mean, it's not like our party has 4 different healers.
I mean, here's the thing. He might pass this check, and if he does, the wall of fire is not going to be relevant. Wow, he won by 1 point.
Wow.
Oof.
So
Nice.
he knocks the... Oh, that's right, he gets the war banner. Roll that, please. Okay, so he wins by 4 points. So he knocks the Verbeeg back here and just, like, rides him back. So he's actually clear.
Nice.
Lash will tolerate Brag's fuckery.
Jumps on him, shoves him back, roaring, smacks him against the wall. The Verbeeg is going to take a little bit of bludgeoning damage from hitting the wall. Take 5 points.
That's a lot of bludgeoning damage for 1d6.
Yeah, it is. Alright, Mevo.
Mevo smells blood, but it's not my blood.
Protect.
Continue to protect.
Cave Bear.
Protect.
Rah, 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 rah. Hi, fair guy.
Does friend need to roll into the initiative?
Yeah, that was the top of the round, actually. Yes, he does. Thank you.
Because it matters a lot if he goes before or after me.
Valid. Friend. I forgot to select the token.
This man is bleeding out the neck, but that is still enough time to smack a halfling down to paste.
Yup. Friend got a 14. So friend goes...
Before I do.
Yup. Okay. Cave Bear. Rah, 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 rah. Chomp. Claw. 15 and 26.
Miss and miss.
No effect.
Jesus.
Okay, so he's gonna take some
There is
fire
an effect.
damage.
Fire damage.
Yep. Woof. And that's that much. Okay. So.
Hey, get back!
Anybody for Crispy Bear?
Orith?
Is that bear not going to attack Runyak?
Oh. I mean, sure.
I mean, I'm just being fair here.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. 19 to hit and 10 to hit.
Orith is doing that chomp.
Noted, that will hit, Kelio. Runyak, you're going to take 11 points of piercing damage.
Oof, ouch. That's actually half because of the cloak.
Yes.
So it's 6?
Yup. And this guy's going to take this much damage. Okay.
5, it always rounds down unless noted.
And I note that it usually rounds up.
Oh.
Makes the barbarian stronger.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that all Orith is doing? Oh wait, the Virbeek has to make a save.
Yes, he does, but I didn't know if he was already counted as prone.
He does, so he has disadvantage on this.
Oh god.
Then he'll be fully prone. Yeah, he's fully prone.
Okay. That's why I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, no worries.
Because like he's already kind of subjugating.
Erithir's turn. I think, having used his last Misty Step, well, for that spell level,
he could get in there and hold a portent.
he could, but I think instead he's going to come down here and he's going to say, all of you, the way is clear. Start going that way. Follow the wolves. And the humans are going to start leading the livestock out around Layla and down, so...
And Layla had the herd command, so she's going to follow them out.
Yep.
And make sure they don't stray off.
Here we go.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I am so sorry.
It is Friend's turn.
Yay, it's Friend's turn.
Shouting and screaming. There's a halfling dangling by a dagger from his neck. He feels around blindly for his club, and he finds it. Hi, Kelio.
Hi.
That's a natural 20.
Oh god, it's time for me to beat the club.
No.
It's time for Kelio to start hitting the club.
So you get smacked straight into the ground for...
Oh, wait. I have a dumb question.
Yeah?
No. I'm hanging from his leg. He's swinging at himself to hit me off.
Yes, you're right, he is. He's an ogre.
Ugh.
So
How
is
much
he gonna
damage did I
smack
take?
himself in the in the process?
No, he not because he rolled a natural 20. 29 points of bludgeoning damage, Kilio.
Thank you, Don, so much for that healing. Oh my god.
You are smacked into the ground, and then he's gonna bring the club down with 2 hands onto your face.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
I mean,
My
one good curb stop deserves another.
29.
24 to hit.
That hits.
14 bludgeoning. You're down.
Okay, but it doesn't kill me.
It doesn't kill you. And that's gonna be Friend's turn. Dawn, you just heard the sound of ogre violence.
Oh, the life cleric joined the party.
You come around the corner just as you watch him smash Kilio like an offending gnat with a great club.
I did a lot more than a gnat, excuse you. This man just got attacked by a murder mosquito.
A death skeeto.
A death mosquito.
Death skeetos are in Valheim, by the way.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that.
You're right, fuck that. Anyway, Don, what are you doing?
I'm gonna step right there,
Mm-hmm.
and
What you should totally do is, if you have the spell slots, you should Cure Wounds and then Healing Word Kilio and look at Friend like, bitch?
Wait, isn't a death skeeto just a sturge?
No, these are far worse than Sturges.
Yeah.
Death Skeetos have some of the highest damage in the game in Valheim.
imagine
Oh,
a
dear.
Imagine a Sturge, except its natural weapon attack did a D12.
More like 3d12.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They always sneak attack.
Oh, excuse
Yeah.
me.
Don, what are you doing?
They're so quiet. See, what I was debating was just giving Kilio a healing word and then jailing the
Jailing.
fucking ogre.
I mean, you could do that, but doesn't he get a strength save?
The con save.
Concept. It's an ogre.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
How
would
close
say
to death does this ogre look anyway?
he's bleeding profusely from his neck. I'll let you decide.
I could do something far worse.
You
Okay.
could cleave his head off.
Yeah, I would recommend healing Kilio first.
That
I
too.
mean, yeah.
Nah, Kilio seems fine.
It seems fine.
Okay.
Here's your heal, Kilio.
Kilio, you are awake and prone with 11 healing.
Oh, thanks. Oh, God, you and those 11s.
That one was just a fucking straight up regular roll too.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I'll do...
You could heal me again and I could kill him.
Silence, child.
Or, hear me out. How much damage did you do to it?
51.
51.
51. This thing can't have that much more health.
You say that,
Ye-
but
Hear me out on this, Nightfall.
Uh-huh.
That hits. Roll damage.
Oh no.
What did you do?
You hit him
Why
for
are you
9
like-
points of slashing damage. He is dead.
why are you like this?
So, I need to roll for scatter.
Scatter?
Get her what?
Oh.
Scatter.
He does not fall on Kilio. Okay.
Ah,
Friend is dead.
that's why. Oof.
There you go.
How close was I know we don't talk about numbers. How close was I to killing it with that?
Well, you did 51 points of damage, and Dawn did 9 and killed it. So,
That means its HP was somewhere between 50 and 60. Or 53 and 60.
62, but yeah.
Yeah.
Between 53 and
I
62.
was so close. I wish that
Kill-
I had
kill-
a means to
kill-
do an extra point of damage.
Kilio, take your turn.
Okay. The ogre is dead.
See,
The ogre is
I'm,
dead. Long live the ogre.
I'm assuming you get up.
I do get up. I use 5 feet of my movement.
Okay.
No, Taylor continues laying on the floor.
You joke, but sometimes it's beneficial.
Sometimes it just feels nice.
And
Sort of fixes your back sometimes.
it does. I know Dawn just healed me. I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
Okay.
So let me just roll that. Cure wounds. First level.
Yep. You get 9 more healing.
Okay.
Dawn did more healing than you with a healing word. Just saying.
I am aware, however, 20 is better than 11.
Fair.
Respectfully, Nightfall, using your slots for healing is kind of a waste.
No, my slots are meant for damage, I'm aware. I'm gonna go over this way and make sure there's no more bullshit.
If you poorly attempt to put me out of the job again, we're gonna have strong words.
You do not see anything in that hallway, but you hear the sound of Firga smashing things.
Firga's got
Hey,
that handled.
get
Let's
back.
get the stuff
Down
done.
boy.
Firga's got that handled. Let's get the stuff done. And I'll start like gathering stuff from the nearest pile that I can carry.
I mean, the best thing for you to do would be to grab the bows and quivers, and let Dawn do the
Yeah.
heavy lifting.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the light stuff
Okay.
and get it out.
Firga,
Smack, smack.
do so. Smackle, smackle. Roar. That hits. Roll damage. Good. We need to get you some more damage, Firga.
We do.
Goblin 20 hits. Roll damage.
The smack that snarls back.
All right.
Firga.
Oh, yes.
Got anything else, Firga?
I said down.
Okay, Layla. Layla's hurting.
Leia's hurting. So getting animals out.
Oh, animals and humans.
Animals and humans.
Okay, Lash.
Am I able to move past with this bear corpse in the way?
Yeah, you can get right up here beside Firga.
Am I within 5 feet of that bear? I have a hard time seeing the grid.
No,
Damn it.
but you have a reach weapon.
Yeah, it's only 5 feet though, I thought we discussed.
Yes, plus
Oh.
5 feet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, then
Excuse me.
Whip, this says disadvantage because Lash is still has exhaustion levels.
Yep. So Firga, you're pummeling this bear, and you see a whip come up and hit it. Roll damage. And she kills it.
Hey, there you are, Lash. Glad you could join.
Nod.
I think it goes to bite at Firga and it catches it across the mouth.
Yeah, well, probably across the neck.
Yeah.
And just kills it.
Probably.
All right. Brignac.
I said stay down, crack of the whip. Oh, hi, Lash.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Well, second verse, same as the first.
Mr.
Smack
Plus
the bear.
9. Yep. Does
Wow.
not hit.
Wow, I'm a little upset about that.
Same.
Well, hopefully attempt number 2 goes better. Oh yeah,
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
there we go.
There you go. Alright. The very big, I would normally give them a save, but the dragon got closer. So Bragg. Bragg is about to ruin this man's day. Bragg finally gets to hit something. I think he actually says that. I think like the thing hits the back wall, reels. Bragg gets his axes out, and he's like, finally I get to hit something. He's just gonna fucking destroy this man.
You gonna go ham.
21, 23, and 18 all hit.
Would
Damn.
have gotten the war banner if he didn't.
Damn, Bragg.
I went-
Holy shit.
So this is Bragg's damage when 3 attacks hit. Let me show you what this is because it is ridiculous. This is Bragg's full attack damage.
Holy moly.
Holy shit.
Yep.
He still dealt less damage than Gilio did.
Yes, he did.
He was
You got-
sleeping.
You
I am
got
aware.
a sleep crit.
Yeah.
And then I got promptly thwapped like a mosquito.
Now
You got that.
he used his bonus action to offhand attack, so he can't bardic inspiration anybody. But that's okay because this Verbig is now bleeding. Mevu.
Mavu's gonna help Layla.
Okay, that's fine.
Because the targets they're here to protect are now
Yep.
leaving.
It's the Cave Bear's turn. Brunyak.
No.
22
Time to
and
play the Brunyak game.
22 and 19 to hit.
Both hit.
Cool. You take a total of 22 points of damage. That is 6 points of piercing damage and 7. Wait. Excuse me. That is, 6 points of piercing damage and 14? Yeah, points of slashing damage.
So I'll effectively be taking 17.
Yes.
Okay.
Orith.
Chomp.
Virga, you
Chomp,
have
chomp.
2 turns left to Firewall.
Noted.
That hits. And it does a lot of damage. Okay, good. Irithyr. I think he comes over here and he says, "What's taking so long?"
Alright, it's been 12 seconds. Chill out.
It's one ogre.
It's dead.
Good, then hurry up.
It's dead and I don't see you doing shit.
Friend is out of initiative.
You're the divider, you should know what's taking so long.
Dawn. Dawn.
Gams?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got a notification about something that completely took my mind for a moment.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm just dealing with all what in the goddamn.
Okay, well, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna grab all the big shit.
Well, you
Where's all the big bitches at?
okay, so are you saying you're gonna heavily encumber yourself?
You shouldn't talk about Veer big women like that. They take deep offense to it.
The fear big bitches. Well, there's Gamsy's nickname for tonight.
Where the big bitches at?
I feel like I feel like all they had was ale, not any bitches.
Are you
So you might
heavily
wanna take
encumbering
that.
yourself?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So you just get a massive armful of crates and barrels, and you wobble a little bit on your feet. You are heavily encumbered. Your speed is halved, and you cannot attack.
Okay.
Helio.
Fun fact, I don't care.
Okay, Kilio's going to gather the quivers and arrows that she can and proceed to take them out. Would it constitute an action to gather all of them, or
Yep.
what? Okay, so I can only move 30 feet this turn.
Can I also suggest grabbing some of the clothes because it's fucking cold out?
Tell the humans to come get their bows and arrows.
So you hear Irithyr relay it. And you hear movement towards you. That's fine.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Virga!
Alright. Step. Nothing coming that way, right?
Nope, nothing coming that way.
Cool. I'm gonna assist Bragg with this bastard over here.
Okay.
Smack with the shield.
Okay. That's it. Takes this much fire damage, and so does Bragg.
Right. Sorry.
It's Bragg's own damn fault.
So you shove the shield forward, and Bragg is like, "Ugh! What are you
Fire,
doing?"
Bragg! Follow up with a hammer to the back of this guy's knee.
Okay, well, he's like on the ground. Bragg's on top of him, but yeah.
Oh! Right.
Yeah, Bragg like knocked him into the wall and then rode him to the ground and started stabbing him with the axes.
Sorry, I thought Bragg was still up in the air.
Nope. Hence why he got burned.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Our mans cannot fly yet.
Follow up with hammer.
to something meaty. It's fine. Swing, bada bada. That hits. Roll damage.
Oh, I can't hit there. That's armor. Aim for the meat. I will.
Okay. That all you got?
And then I'm gonna turn my shield so Bragg doesn't get bapped at the top of his turn. Or the bottom of his turn, rather.
End of his turn, but okay, thank you. Okay, Layla, still hurting?
Still hurting.
Okay. Bop, 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 bop. Okay.
Excuse me.
What?
I burped.
Oh. Lash.
I didn't know if it came across or not.
Can Lash? Okay. It looks like right here there's like a wall, so I don't think Lash can get through.
You can go right up behind Firga.
And then hit the rear bait. It's
Yeah,
a
that's
reach.
what I was about to ask. Can I reach over Firga, or will I risk hitting her?
No, you can hit the Verbeek. Go ahead.
She'll also let you past if you wanna.
That hits. Roll damage.
No, remember I have disadvantage.
Right.
Are you flanking with Bragg?
Technically no, but she would have advantage because the Verbeek is not down. But
Fair.
but the normal roll, it wouldn't hit. So you're right. Thank you for that.
But I have extra attack, so
The second one hits. Roll damage.
die.
Shamak.
Not dead, but not happy. Okay.
I don't think any of these guys are happy.
No.
Is
Runyak.
that a them problem?
All right, the match of the century: Runyak versus a bear.
Didn't this happen already? I
Yes.
feel like it happened at the mood. Someone
Yep.
named Solvi.
Yeah, it also happened the first time when I had to fight a bear.
That was an owl bear, though. That's a different thing.
Yeah, but we're gonna do the same thing here.
That's a
Right,
natural
right there.
20. Roll
Yes.
damage.
Yes.
That's a 29 on a natural 20. It's dead. Dare you to follow up on the Verbeeg. Just like stab it, spin in place, hit the Verbeeg.
Oh my man's. That is what the plan was always gonna be.
Roll it.
Bear big.
You have advantage, not only because you're flanking, but also because he's prone and subjugating.
Yeah, you have advantage, which is good because you rolled a natural 1. But the advantage hits roll damage.
Woo.
Okay, this man's is also dead. Good job.
And then I'm gonna action surge,
Okay, good.
and we're gonna go
Oh,
after
no,
the other Veerbig.
The action search, spin around, whop whop. Yep, both hit, roll damage.
Bop, bop.
Oh my god.
Irunyak says, I don't need subjugation.
Hey, right? He's not dead, but oh my god, the amount of viscera you just caused.
Could you imagine if I killed 3 of them in one turn?
Yes, I can't imagine it. I think Bragg from behind you just goes, "What the hell was that?" And he jumps past you, both axes out. Literally, like, jumps past you. You see him land on the Verbeeg's back.
Aerith is currently mauling him.
Yeah, Orth is currently mauling him. 25, natural 20, and 19 all hit.
Fucking hell, Bragg.
And one of those is a natural 20. So, oh my god. So this is this plus this plus 12.
Bragg, Christ.
Bragg hits this Verbeeg for 30 points of damage and kills it.
I guess we can let Bragg have a kill.
He gets one as a treat.
So he just like jumps, slams both great axes into this thing's back, and just knocks it forward. Orth backs up, and Bragg is like standing on it as it's hunched against the wall. And he pulls the axes out, and he turns around. It's just like, all right, where's the rest of them? There's no sounds of battle, and he just goes, "Oh, come on, don't tell me we're done." We're out of initiative, by the way.
There'll be plenty of things to fight down
Hey,
the
I think
line.
we're done, at least for the moment.
Yeah, there, you can drop the fire shield. I think we're done. That might be useful to say.
I think it's about to snuff out anyway. Give it like 12 seconds.
Don's gonna fucking call for Bragg.
Yeah, so you shout for Bragg. Bragg comes running over.
Kaleo has passed the
Starts taking
weapons to
boxes
the
from
humans.
you. Yeah, the humans are grabbing their gear. And I think, yeah, we're gonna crossfade over to just everybody outside. The livestock has, like, rope leads around them. Everybody is standing by the sled that's now loaded with stuff.
Flash would have, like, offered the boots to people as, like, they came out. Like, did anyone take them?
They don't belong to any of these guys. They have their boots.
Got it.
Alright, let's get you guys back to town.
So, I want to look for the brazier thing.
You find it.
Supposed to be here.
It's in that room.
Oh, cool. So, like, Killia will secure that to the cart.
Yep.
And help secure everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we're gonna be heading back to Goodmead.
Any conversations you guys want to have with the trappers or each other?
I think Lash is kind of giving Runyak a look under her helmet, but I don't know if she'd say anything about it.
I think Killia would.
Okay, go ahead.
What
Runyak,
you
what
did
the
over
fuck?
there? Yeah, like, you scared Aura. That's not something easy to do.
Honestly, I scared myself.
You use that cloak again.
Aye.
I'll need to take a look at your hand once we reach town.
Anybody want to fill me in?
Later.
There's a long stretch of forest between here and Goodmead. You got
And we
something
have-
better to do?
We
And
have
we've got-
soft, we've
and
got
we've got-
soft folk with us.
And?
They just had They just had a scatter that alive, so let's not scare them again.
You're talking like he's a threat.
Not yet.
Then start talking.
Lash will look to Runyak. This is his.
I
thing to
think
talk about.
Killia will. Runyak, you know Giant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's switch to Giant for this conversation. So, Killia goes in Giant.
So,
I don't think the humans understand this language. So it
Certainly
looks to them. Do any of them seem to comprehend what she's saying? The soft folk?
Sorry, I was distracted for a second.
That's fine. Do any of the... I switched over to Giant. Do any of the humans seem like they're comprehending what I'm saying?
Oh, what did you say? I missed it.
I said so. I don't think any of the humans understand this language.
No
Like,
response
looks
yet.
to all of them.
No reaction.
Start filling Bragg in.
right. So, at the moot that was held some time ago,
I was there.
so then you know of the cloak that I won.
Yeah? The one that you're currently wearing. Yeah, I can see it, so what?
It was made from icing death's wings and other body parts. And
Like-
somehow,
Icing death? Like icing death?
yes,
Fuck.
and apparently some of him was still alive and some of it...
What's the
still-
name of Brunor's Rekhegic friend? Is it Wolfgar?
Yes.
He's like,
God damn it.
yeah, so he
Is
goes,
that coming over my mic really
yeah,
loud? I'm
yes,
sorry.
it was.
I'm sorry.
So, Bragg's a bard, so he probably goes like, "You're blood of Wolfgar?"
I would suppose I am.
Well, shit, what are you doing out here?
What do you mean?
I mean, isn't Wolfgar, like, Primarch.
Wolfgar isn't around anymore.
Right. But you're his kin, so doesn't that make you important?
I am not.
That's what he just
Important.
asked you.
Despite
Like that was
being
that was his first question. He said, like, so you're blood of Wolfgar, like you're
Yeah.
kin with Wolfgar. That's what he just said.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I wouldn't say that I'm important. I'm not a leader of any tribe. I'm just a man.
Alright, Kilio like rolls her eyes. You're not important, and yet you're here with us, the so-called champions of the North. You keep selling yourself short.
While valid, not the time, little sister.
The more important matter at hand is the cloak is aware, and it is beginning to eat Runyak in a sense.
At this point, Runyak will take off his helmet and roll up his left sleeve a bit.
You don't have to roll up your sleeve.
Oh, right, because it's just the hand. So yeah, he's gonna take off his helmet
The
and show.
upper third of your face is draconic. Everything above your eyes is scales.
Ugh. Lovely.
He's still got his hair, right?
Yeah, he still got his hair.
Cool. No Rogaine yet.
That's new, I think.
Aye.
Once we reach a safe place, I'm going to have to review you for any new symptoms.
Furga doesn't know what you're saying, but she looks very concerned.
Every time I call upon his breath, his avatar per se, I slowly gain more draconic features.
Well, stop doing that then. Icing
Yes.
death is bad.
Yes, Greg, it's so easy to not use a power to help people.
Yes, use a different one.
What's your armor class?
Me?
No. Runyak.
In total with a shield?
Oh no.
Do you have the shield out currently?
I would imagine not.
Yeah.
So 18.
Okay.
If he's trying to hit Runyak, I'm gonna stop his ass.
I mean, he's gonna do a little bit more than hit him.
I'm gonna try to stop his ass if at all possible.
Where are you in the column?
Me or Dawn?
Dawn.
Every time he uses his breath, I am close by him for the foreseeable a little while until I can check him over. This was agreed upon when he started developing
Yeah, noted.
the draconic features.
I need to reset my roll 20 because I can't access chat. Give me 1 second. Sorry, everybody in the VOD and watching this live. The music's gonna cut for just a second. You guys are gonna see the splash screen.
Yeah.
I literally cannot load my chat, so
I hate it when that happens.
yeah. There we go. Okay. There's my music. Okay. If you want to jump in, you're gonna need, like, if you're jumping in, Dawn, then we need to roll initiative. Not because, like, we're gonna fight, necessarily, but because, like, I need to see what order everything happens in. And you're gonna have to give me a minute, because I can't set up the initiative.
You're fine.
I'm saying it's not gonna do any good to roll right this minute.
No, I assume that's what that meant.
Okay, cool. So yeah, for the sake of it...
Well, what is Brad going to be trying to do?
Well, I'll tell you once initiative is resolved.
Yeah, we're gonna find out in a moment.
You would know already, it's just the fucking...
Roll 20 decided to be
Yeah.
Bucky.
Exactly. So just give me a second.
Roll 20 decided to be.
But
roll
yeah,
20.
Dawn, Brunyak, if you guys want to roll initiative. No, I don't think anybody else is going to get to, and this is only going to be resolved for one action. I just need to see who goes first. You don't even need to place your tokens. Just, like, roll it, and I'll see.
I only pull it out just to make it easier to get it into the...
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bragg is actually going last. So that's fine. So it goes Dawn, then Runyak, then Bragg. So what happens is, Runyak says, like, yes, Bragg, you tried to, like, avoid using a power to help people. And Bragg just launches himself at Runyak. He's gonna just full body tackle him into the snow.
Okay. How about we 1-800-DON'T?
I need more than that.
Yeah. Nightfall's laugh piqued my ears for a second, so... Brief second of recoil. Apologies.
Sorry.
No, you're cool, dude. Yeah, lunges at Runyak. Dawn's just gonna grab him.
Yeah. Test of strength. So athletic check.
Yeah. Oof.
Bragg got a natural 1, so... Okay, yeah, totally. So, you grab him, and, you know, like, you're bigger than Bragg, but you both have powerful build.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it's like, it's surprising. He, like, grabs your arm and tries to push you back, but you're able to, like, force him down, and he has to take a knee as you, like, press down on his arms and shoulders. And after a second of, like, gritted teeth back and forth, it's like, all right.
Have you lost your mind, Bragg?
You know as well as I do, you can't be talking like that, little sister.
And you cannot be attempting to assault someone who is currently in the throes of that.
Is he a threat, or isn't he?
We don't know yet. That's the problem. Attacks could result in the acceleration of the process.
Alright, fine. As for you, like, points at Runyak. Power is meaningless without restraint. Yeah, jump in when someone needs you. Yeah, use the resources you have available. Fine. If it kills you, it kills you. But there's a difference between dying valiantly, fulfilling your legend, and becoming somebody's pawn.
What is it that one of your people said? Your legend means nothing if you become part of another.
Depends on the legend, but yeah, I get your point.
I think Kilio makes a face at that.
You're
Just kind of a
absolutely
thoughtful,
right.
just a thoughtful face.
What were you going to say, Runyak?
You're absolutely right, Bragg.
If that's where that's left off, Lash is just gonna put a hand on Runyak's shoulder. Talk to me in private when we get back to Goodmead.
Do you speak Giant?
No.
You can't follow this conversation.
Like, if it goes silent, Lash is just going to take the silence. Like,
Okay, fair dues, fair dues.
Put a word in. Like, she wants to talk to Runyak in private.
Fair enough.
Runyak will just give her a slow nod.
But have your conversation during the examination.
Nods.
Oh, and one other thing. Dawn.
I'm happily surprised you got it right for once.
You're gonna have to let him off your teat at some point.
It is the job of a proper healer to keep watch on a threat, and to also strike the plague before it enters another.
I'm gonna make a save for Bragg. Okay. Alright. He rolled pretty well. Maybe so. But if his mouth is gonna write debts, he's gotta pay them. If you stand in front of him again, I'm going through you.
As long as we see evidence that that conflict does not cause acceleration outside of the item's use, I won't need to step in again.
You're both acting like whelps. Just without saying anything further, just...
I think Bragg glances over at you. He's kin. You know as well as I do what we do when kin start shooting their mouths off. Don't coddle him just because he's small.
Coddle.
I'm not coddling anyone. When I said you're acting like whelps, I meant him as well. If you're gonna have any kind of power, you need to use it responsibly. And
That
if you
word.
know...
Sorry.
She looks directly at Runyak. If the power that you're using to help somebody brings the same people to harm, you need to take responsibility for it as well.
If we were trapped in this bubble, I'd say go to Bear's Heart. Sounds like you need to meet the watch.
Who's Bragg saying that to?
Brunyak.
Okay.
What did he say?
He says, if we weren't trapped in this bubble, you should go to Bear's Heart. It sounds like you need to meet the watch.
Oh. That word. What is it?
Bubble? It's the energy thing above us.
No. Coddle.
It's like, you don't swear in front of a pup.
Why?
Bragg shrugs. Ask the human.
Looks at Runyak.
Does Runyak count as human anymore?
I mean, he's kin, but he's human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Dragon, Goliath, human. The lines are getting kind of blurred.
The best D&D
Runyak.
characters have blurred lines.
Runyak is just Runyak. There is no race behind it.
Runyak is the Runyak man.
Yeah. I mean,
Runyak man with the Runyak plan.
I've heard that folks southern do that, but we don't hold restraint to our pups.
Alright, you keep blades away from pups?
Of course not. How else are they
Is
gonna
this
look?
in common again?
Probably at this point.
Can they hold the weapon properly? Then why not?
If
That's a
we
fair
don't let
point.
them run around with them like deranged maniacs and actually teach them, then what's the problem with it?
None, but that's what coddle means.
You learn best with a few scratches and cuts.
I see.
And that's the point of not coddling them.
Humans continue to make no sense.
Yep.
Try being one, it's even weirder.
Right, Runyak? God.
Okay, so Runyak says, try being one and see if it works. And immediately Brad goes, well, you're on your way to fixing it.
Oh!
That is rude. Oh my god.
He's a Goliath!
Dawn's,
He is.
Dawn's response is just, I don't want to be small.
It has its advantages.
And disadvantages.
Dawn, you couldn't be small even if you shrank.
It has its advantage. Bragg just palms Kelio's head and picks her up off the ground.
I heard you get struck by that ogre like a ball by a child.
And I almost killed it.
Wait. Little sister, you got whipped by an ogre?
I almost killed it.
What is almost killed in? Does almost put
Horseshoes.
food on the table? Does
Almost.
almost win the hunt?
Almost
I was
only
this
count.
close to its fucking.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and fireballs.
Yeah. Also, almost, so you missed.
I was this close to slitting its throat.
So you missed.
It was two layers of tissue away.
Hey, you soft human from Goodmead. Little sister missed the ogre.
You didn't even see the ogre. How many things did you fall in that fight?
2. In my defense, every time something got close to me, it ran away.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, I mean, I bathed last week. I don't get it.
It's actually recommended that you bathe at least once a day.
It is?
Yes.
That's
Is it?
cold. Like, actually really cold.
That sounds like it sucks.
Yeah, a little bit. Find me a hot spring and I'll bathe every day.
God, I miss going to Bear's Heart every now and then.
In the meantime, you missed the ogre.
I did not. I hit him. I didn't kill him.
You didn't kill him, so you missed.
I didn't miss.
So if you didn't fell him, who did?
So Irithir goes, it was asleep.
Oh no.
And Bragg just looks at Irithir, looks at
Killer
Kelio.
does a slow turn.
Wait, you missed the ogre and it was asleep.
You missed a sleeping ogre.
Slow clap from Lash.
I didn't miss.
Did you kill it?
You can hit something and not kill it.
So you missed. You missed a sleeping ogre.
Oh my god.
An ogre is bigger than me, little sister. And you missed.
You should give them a break. They weren't using the bow.
You weren't using the bow?
No, I was using the dagger. Why would I use the bow?
You were
on a
using the
sleeping
magic
ogre?
weapon given to us by Owl.
Oh
And
my
you
God.
missed a sleeping ogre. I'm gonna tell the Primarch of Clan Valdak they chose incorrectly.
I see I have made the situation worse.
The Primarch of Clan Valda can go eat a bucket of snow.
I mean,
I'm sorry, it
with the
sounded
judgment that she exhibited, yeah, probably.
It sounded like you said can go eat a bucket of snow. And
Bucket.
you know
The
what?
Primarch of Clan Valda chose just fine. She's still alive, isn't she?
Yeah, but she missed a sleeping ogre.
Bragg,
Yeah?
just pull it back.
Nah.
No, it's good.
I'll pull it back when little sister actually kills an ogre.
Just fucking in Torin, Dawn's just... The Goliaths are just as bad as the humans.
I think you mumble to yourself, Kelio, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god. I'm good at these.
Firga says in Dwarvish, are we going to stick to common or are we going to keep switching around?
Okay, so... This is so good. Who was on Kelio's other side?
Probably Lash.
I thought you were over by Runyak.
Right.
Probably Firga.
Okay, so, Firga, you're like, are we sticking to common? And then you just get wiped out by snow. You just get and I'm not talking about a snowball. I'm talking about you get taken off your feet by weighty
your
snow
popcorn.
hitting your shoulders.
You get taken off your popcorn.
Oh, were you riding the ram?
Probably.
Oh, then never mind. You don't get taken out.
No. We didn't bring the animals.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Everyone
yeah,
who brought her animals
so,
pulled it
so
out.
Keelio dodges out of the way, and Firka just gets wiped the fuck out.
Dear, what was that for?
I missed. Keelio and
missed
Bragg are
something.
laughing their asses off.
You missed me when I was 5 feet away from you. God,
How
we
did
took the
you
wrong
miss?
Goliath.
She was right there.
We took the wrong Goliath with us, guys.
I'll be honest, I thought we were playing Kilio toss there.
I mean, we can.
What?
Think fast.
Snork in the
Keelio, make a
back.
dexterity saving throw.
But the thing is, I was already picked up by Bragg, so
Yeah, but then he put you down, and all that conversation happened. So.
Although I fucking realized I
Oh,
said
no!
I realized I said in Tauren. So fucking Dawn said what is in common, half a word, and Bragg was like, "Aight, fuck it."
Okay, so
You got a 12, Bragg got a 19. So Runiak says, like, are we playing Keelio? Tells Bragg's like, we can. Scoops up Keelio, spins around, and just yeets him at Runiak. Or her at Runiak.
another deck save.
That depends on whether or not Runiak catches her.
What do I got to roll to catch her?
Athletics.
Okay.
Here's hoping.
Oh no, we're fine. Hopefully.
Return to sender.
Okay, so you catch the halfling. Keelio, you get caught by Runiak.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, Runiak, what do you do?
I think. Look down. I'm actually a mage. I catched you. Dawn,
Hey,
think
can you
fast.
kindly put me? Wait.
Don't think fast. Make an athletic check,
Okay, you can
Runiak.
put me down. Wait. Can I make a deck save not to be thrown?
No, because Runiak got a natural 20. Dawn, are you gonna catch Keelio?
Yeah.
Okay, make an athletic check.
If you don't catch me, I'm going into the snow behind
Oh
you.
no!
Can I argue advantage due to sheer size?
Warbanner?
No. Warbanner, yes,
like-
but you can't argue advantage for sheer size because you still have to, like, catch Keelio. It's not to avoid getting hit. That's still not enough. Keelio, make a deck save. Warbanner.
Wait,
Can Firga try to intercept?
No.
why is it athletics?
Because, why wouldn't it be?
Well, if I'm trying to position to catch,
Yeah, it's athletics. Football and baseball
doesn't
players are
sound-
athletes.
I mean, yeah, but
What skill would you say?
if you're trying to position to catch someone, it.
Not gonna be sleight of hand.
No. I was
The
gonna
only
say,
thing I could even think about arguing for is acrobatics.
No.
that's what I was
but-
thinking.
No
but, like,
way.
But aren't you better at athletics?
It's acrobatics for Keelio, maybe, but not for somebody throwing and catching, no. So,
So anyway, how about that Warbanner?
yeah, so you got a Goblin 20.
Okay, so
So,
can I decide what happens?
No, because I know what Keelio would
Okay.
do.
Okay.
So it's Dawn, think fast. Dawn puts his hands up real quick, but he brings them together too slowly. Keelio goes through his hands like a football, grabs his horns, and just sits on his head.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, exactly, see?
horn.
Horn sits on his head.
I think she like swings around it and then lands on on his head.
Yep, totally.
And then sits.
Totally.
That's what I
Right.
was going to say.
Turns to Bragg. I see why you enjoy playing this game so much.
Right?
Deep sigh from behind the helmet.
Can Firga even yeet the halfling? Or is she too small?
What's your strength score?
16.
Yeah, you can
Yeet.
eat the halfling.
Yeet the halfling has less to do with your size and more to do with your state of mind.
I mean, that is valid.
If you wanted to, a person with 10 strength could probably pick up a halfling by its ankles, spin, and yeet.
I mean,
So, you know.
given the fact that, like, drunk people do that with little people in Vegas? Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, anybody could throw the halfling. It depends on where they want to throw them.
Anyway.
Whether or not they can do it.
So you guys make it back to Goodmead.
God damn.
With
the
all
good and the meat in tow.
Yes. And the rangers, like the trappers, I should say, like get back into the town. They look around. They're like, "Where is everyone? Hello?"
In the hall.
They're in the meat hole.
Word of warning, it's not, be prepared.
All that remains you will find there.
What do you mean all that remains? The Verbeek just stole the supplies.
They will
Giants
not only...
attacked after the Fear Big.
What giants?
Frost giants.
God damn it.
I think they, like, big eyes. They start running through the town.
Rain Killer like gets off of Dawn, climbs down, and
Sure, I'm faster than you. You can just point me in a direction.
Dawn, can you get the brazier?
Already on it?
Marisha?
I want to see it to the shrine.
Figures, like, got it.
Okay.
Killia will get down and go with Firga if Dawn's gonna go and see about the people.
I was gonna go with. Actually, it is probably a better idea for Dawn to go, check on the people.
So you guys like go through the town to the sound of the 5 trappers like running through the town, shouting names. Some of them are knocking on doors as they go, and Bragg just like,
Humans, what are you gonna do?
I mean, we did it too, little sister.
You did.
It doesn't make it any easier.
Never does.
Shakes head.
Never will.
I've stumbled across those frozen in the snow, just kind of catching a message from somebody else, and they got wiped out by a blizzard.
Oh, well, this
Checking
blizzard
each
has a
one.
name.
Hmm?
This blizzard has a name.
She like pauses and then like slowly points up to the sky. Name?
The Frost Giant Jarl has a name.
Mm. It's one thing to be able to put a death to a force of nature. It's another to put a name to it.
I think I just realized something. This is basically the same situation Lash was in at the Moot, except on a significantly bigger scale.
Yeah, a little bit.
I feel like it's a bit even because like your entire people got wiped out, minus like
I mean,
Except
know,
there were
combative.
5 people running around shouting for people. Meanwhile, Lash...
yeah. In fairness, this does echo.
Yeah. Except it was an ice dragon, not...
The thing
fucking
is,
fuck.
little sister. And Bragg like pauses a little bit. Like you and Firga and or he and Firga and Keely are probably at the front of the procession. And Bragg pauses for a second and he says, "We're bringing them supplies. We're bringing them a way out of the immediate crisis. What comes next?" And you know the answer to this. Like, it wasn't Bragg saying, like, I wonder what they're going to do. It's saying, like, in your experience, Kelia, what happens after this?
Kaylee may know this. I do not. Could you explain?
Anger.
Mhm. They're
Vengeance.
gonna want to go and hunt. They're gonna want to go hunt the frost giants.
Yep.
And so I think Killer like exhales. We can't let them do that. But once we leave, it's not our decision anymore.
So we stay.
We can't stay.
You can't stay.
You're gonna stay.
What choice do I have? You saw the people in that meat hall. They're weak. some of them permanently. 5 rangers, trappers. No offense, little sister. They're not gonna defend this village. And if they go off hunting, even less.
I think it's for the best, then.
Do me a favor.
Depends on what it is.
What do you mean, depends on what it is?
What's the favor?
Go to the Eyrie, see if anyone is there, tell them where I am.
Butterden, what's the Eyrie?
Eagle's
It's-
Eyrie.
Eagle's Eyrie.
Little sister knows the way.
I do.
Alright.
It's like Bear's Heart. It's a... We don't have homes, per se, but it's the closest thing we have.
If I leave you here, I want to know something.
Hmm.
Yes, you got me drunk after the fight with the giants. How many can? You don't have to say names, but just how many?
You mean last night?
Mm-hmm. She nods.
Too many. And that seems to remind Bragg of something. And he reaches into his coat, and he pulls out just a leather-bound journal. He holds it out to you.
Pauses and looks at it. Does she recognize it?
No, it's literally just a little field journal.
I think she takes it.
Don't open it. Take it to the Primarch. If no one's in the Eyrie, take it to Valdak.
Okay.
Their legend goes with you, little sister. Don't die. Can you make an intelligence savings throw for me, please? Or an insight check actually would be better.
Insight.
Boy banner.
I have a hunch
Okay.
whose this is.
It's a decent warbender roll. I mean, not warbender, insight roll.
Mm-hmm. But it could be better.
Could be.
Sorry, didn't mean a second to find my war banner.
That's a Goblin 19, so yeah.
That's a pretty good insight roll.
Like, you've seen this before. Skalds, carry stories around with them. It's a thing. But they don't give them up. Brad doesn't like his chances if he's giving you this.
Before we depart tonight,
I'll be right back.
let's trade some stories, okay, Bragg?
Yeah. Sounds good. Right now, and cracks his knuckles. Ugh, we've got some rebuilding to do. Actually, on that note, and he turns to Firka. He says, "You mind to leave the wood here?"
I think we can spatter quite a bit of that.
The dock is fucked. The boats are fucked. Some of the buildings are fucked. It would be a lot easier if we didn't have to go out into the monster-infested woods to get wood.
That is quite a bit of work. How far are we from the shrine at this point?
No, you're approaching it at this point.
Alright. Alright, Kilio. I don't really know how these things works.
There's a spirit here. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but it wanted this.
Alright. Step on up.
Yeah,
Look for...
There's a square peg in the bottom of the brazier, and there's a square indent in the plinth.
Makes sense.
I think-
So,
I
square
think Killy
peg,
will help
square
you
hole.
position it.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, Killy will help you position it.
Set it down. Nothing happens immediately. So much so that Brad goes, "No what?" And then
I guess we light it.
a little bit later, like as you say, I guess we light it. Kelio, you have like ridiculous passive perception, right?
My passive perception is 17.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You see like a little like mask peeking around one of the columns of the gazebo.
I think Killian nods to them, and then she's gonna take one of her vials that she's filled with fire sand,
Okay.
so she has a personal supply on her,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna pour it into the brazier.
Okay. So everybody who is around the shrine right now sees it just catch on its own, and then it widens. There's no fuel in it. It's not, like the fire sand burns up very quickly. The flame gets bigger and bigger, and then it fills the brazier and fills the gazebo with some like merry smoke spiraling out from the ceiling, and then you see like 1, 4, 10 Kodamas just like sitting around the shrine, bobbing their heads back and forth. All of you see.
Side quest complete.
Yes.
Bemused but happy dwarf noises.
I think like there's just for once like in a while there's just a smile from Kilio, because like this is a good thing to do. It makes whatever these things so happy.
An ember leaps out of the fire and flies towards you, Kelio.
Oh wait. I don't know what to do.
What do you do?
Catch it.
Yeah, I guess.
Make a
Like,
dexterity
she's
saving
wearing
throw.
She's wearing leather gloves.
Make a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, totally. So you catch it as ember. It smokes for a second, and then you look in your hand, and you're holding a brooch. It's a brooch of a little. It's a little like faded bronze brooch, in the shape of like a feather serpent, basically like a Cholton emblem. And I need to check a thing.
I think they like you, Kelio.
I would wager that as well.
Hang on. Do.
Never seen anything of its like before.
Yeah, hang
So
on.
turning.
I'm gonna tell you what it's for. Just give me a second.
Yes, we're filling the airspace, Fox.
Ah, thank you.
Yes. And I think she's like turning it over in her hands, examining it.
Don't think I've ever seen one either.
It doesn't look like anything someone here would make.
Nor does it look like something that would be found flying around here.
I don't think I've ever seen a creature like it. I don't think I've ever seen these either, like gesturing at the Kodamas.
That's a shame, because I was hoping you would know what they were.
I don't understand their language either. I can...
Just for due diligence, she tries speaking to them in Dwarvish.
GM helpers. Do
On
I
it.
have the handout for supernatural gifts anywhere?
You should. Hang
Let's
on.
find out.
Opening a GM tag.
Okay.
I don't see it.
I'm not seeing one for Storm Kings or
It'd be in rhyme.
Rhyme. Okay.
I'm not seeing anything that's labeled supernatural gifts.
It's in the supplemental rules.
Okay.
Is it in this?
It should be in there.
Icewind Dale.
If it's not, that one's my bee.
Yeah, I don't see it, and I need it for what this is. Do you have it in the other room?
Yes.
Can you read off the charms for that, please?
Do you just want the names?
Yes.
Charm of Biting Cold, Charm of Bounty, Charm of Cold Resistance.
That's the one I want.
Okay.
What does that do?
This charm allows you to give yourself resistance to cold damage as an action. This benefit lasts for 24 hours, after which the charm vanishes from you.
You have that, except it's permanent, Kelio.
Oh. Like, I have to activate it every 24 hours, or it's permanent?
You have to activate it every 24 hours.
Okay. That's really cool. And it's a brooch.
Correct. Little pin. Little feather
pen.
serpent
So
pin. Thank you, Runyak.
Yeah.
Feathers, serpents.
Quickly copy this over.
Thank you.
For no reason whatsoever. What's it made of?
Metal.
I'll get the picture, Cook.
Okay.
You want to use
She's a
stun?
dwarf.
You want to use stun cutting
Yeah.
on it, Virga?
Sure.
Go ahead. It's made of pure, like, 90% pure gold. Painted.
She whistles and says, "Now that is some fine gold if I've ever seen it."
I want to double check something.
Good workmanship too.
I'm already resistant to cold damage due to my hide armor.
Yep.
So how does this bonus stack with it?
Resistance twice, so it would quarter it.
Or you could give it to someone else in the party.
Correct.
Who doesn't have cold resistance?
Lash
I do not.
Lash and me.
and Virga.
And Firga.
I have it
Where
on my
does-
list.
Oh, Virga
Firga
has
does,
so
because
yeah.
chromatic armor.
So Lash and Virga, or Lash and Dawn.
Where the hell
think
are
I'm-
the supplemental rules?
I think I'm
already
gonna
have-
give it to...
Just
I
type in
got the-
super in the thing.
Well, Bragg and Firga are the only two at the shrine.
I'm gonna hold it for now.
Okay.
Like,
Lash,
pin
you
it
wanted
to her thing.
Lash, you wanted to have a
If I
conversation. Go ahead.
Sorry. I want to ask, if I activate it, can anybody else activate it if I give it to them for that 24 hours?
No,
Or does it stay to the pen?
it stays to the pin.
So I activate it, give the pen to somebody else, and they now have the effect.
No.
So if I activate it, I can't give it to somebody else. It has to, 24 hours has to lapse before I can do that.
You can physically give it to them, but it won't do anything until the next dawn.
Okay.
Noted.
So I just have to have a sign.
So, Lash, you wanted to have a conversation with Runyak.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, that was during.
It can either be during the examination or depending on what Runyak wants. Like, if Runyak would like it to be directly the two of them, it's up to him.
I mean, I don't think it matters if Dawn is in on the conversation.
So, I have a question about Orcish stuff, even though I'm the one who helped write most of it. I just want to double check facts real fast.
Sure.
Orcs are always hearing the voice of Grumsh to some extent.
Mhm.
And it's basically, trying to think of how to explain this, because I think I think Lash makes a connection of, okay, this could be potentially a broken orc situation, except with Icing Death and Runyak. Is that a stretch, do you think, or...?
I think it would be a stretch if it wasn't physically affecting Runyak.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Lash would read this more as poison.
Yeah. Then I don't know, actually, if that conversation matters anymore.
And you can still... You already said, talk to me privately, so...
Fair. I'm trying to think of the words to use because fuck.
So let's set the scene first. Firga, Bragg, and Kelio with the wolves go off to the shrine. Irithyr starts taking the sled to the mead hall, leaving the three of you, that is to say Dawn, Runyak, and Lash, relatively alone, as you're making your way probably more slowly to the mead hall, because Lash is slow, because she's tired. So you're walking through the streets. It's snowing, it's dark, but there's a sense of accomplishment. You guys did it. You saved the people, you brought livestock back, you brought a bunch of valuable goods back. You brought the bees back. Like,
Yeah.
Goodmead is in pretty good shape, minus personnel. So maybe there's a sense of calm that diverts Lash's attention to a different problem, namely the shit with icing death.
Yeah.
And maybe the more you think about it, like, okay, maybe tips on battling Grumsh won't help here, but there's still something wrong. Maybe there's something that you feel needs to be said. I don't know.
So, tips on battling Grumsh won't work, so I'm trying to think of what that would be, because...
I didn't say they wouldn't work. What I said was, this situation doesn't read the same.
Yeah. This isn't an innate thing. For all extents and purposes, Lash could easily assume, take off the cloak, and that'll stop it. But Runyak isn't going to take off the cloak.
You don't know until you say it.
There's no knowing that saying that giving that advice won't help until the situation starts coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think first off and foremost, Lash doesn't speak giant, and she's going to just outright say that. I don't know what you two and Bragg were talking about, but I imagine it has something to do with the side of her face that coincides with where Runyak's face turned to scales.
Bragg didn't know about it, so we informed him a bit.
Fair enough. So what was the rest of that conversation? Or was it more of an argument?
It was differing opinions.
This doesn't read like what I initially imagined it would. This isn't what my people deal with. This is more like a poison.
Poisons have cures.
Nods. And unfortunately, one of the possible cures could be take off the cloak. But points to
I feel like the statement that poisons have cures, and you're saying that this isn't like Grumps, it's like a poison, might strike something to Lash. Just like reminding her that, like a reminder of no cure or something.
Oh no, the whole point is there is a cure. She's a paladin of the cure, homie.
Yeah, but for Grumps, it's less a poison and more like a drug.
No.
No.
It's neither of those things, but that's also not relevant.
Yeah.
We can talk about Grumsh when it comes up. This is about icing death.
This is about
Yeah,
icing.
that's fair. That is
Not a
fair.
real threat.
Go ahead, Ringo.
I mean, you could entirely be right. I haven't taken this thing off since I first put it on, but it's infecting my body. I don't think just taking it off would cure it.
It is an item that required attunement, yes?
Aye.
You may have felt it before. Attunement is a physical link with an item. If you break it, that link, perhaps.
It's something to try. First step, at least.
I'm trying to think of a more orcish way to word this question, but more or less what I think Lash is thinking is, how did that make you feel? But orcs would not ask it that way.
Go ahead, Runyak. I heard you, Lash. Just go ahead, Runyak.
After we get everything situated here and hitch up for the night, looks up at the aurora. It's getting hotter, but I can try breaking whatever connection this is to the cloak.
I mean, you could try right now. Unattuning is a free action.
To be fair.
It's up to you.
At times like this, I wish I had sleep.
Or by all means, I could try now.
I got good news for you. You get that attunement slot back.
So, unattuned from the cloak, does anything happen?
Yes, you get that attunement slot back. What you expect to happen is you begin to feel the chill coming off the lake, because you would lose your cold protection.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't happen.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
What?
The cloak, it helped me in the cold, especially here. I don't feel connected to it anymore, and yet I do not feel winter's chill.
Concern under helmet. I don't have it ready now, but tomorrow I want to try something.
Okay. In the meantime, Runyak, do you want to go further with this?
What do you mean?
We'll take the cloak off.
Yeah.
Go on.
I think just look at both of them for a second, unclasp the cloak, and
You
let
reach
it
for
fall.
the clasp of the cloak,
Mm-hmm.
and you notice that it's not connected to anything. You touch the metal clasp and you undo it, and it just comes all the way off in your hand.
Oh no.
Like
Wow.
the metal clasp comes off?
Yeah.
Of the cloak?
Like it was just sitting against his chest.
Has
The
this
clasp
thing
is-
Runyak skin?
Runyak, you have wings now.
Oh!
Oh.
They're
Yeah,
they're
why
wrapped
are they
around you
evil?
like a gargoyle.
There's no soft folk that can see us right now, right?
Nope.
Yeah, no, Lash makes the noise
Nobody
like-
can tell that you have wings except you.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
I think
Okay.
it. Do that, the clasp falls off. Looking around at the cloak. Dawn,
Mm,
I need a favor.
mhm.
I need you to try pulling this off of me.
How hard?
If these are wigs, it's gonna hurt when he tries to pull them off if they're really attached to you.
I don't know how I should answer that. However hard you feel is needed.
Mm.
Like, Dawn's gonna gesture to like tuck away behind on the side of the building just in case something
Mhm.
happens.
Mm-hmm.
Lash will
And
stand
then-
in front of both of them, even if it won't help much with Dawn.
Dawn will grab portions that are like on the shoulder.
Okay, you can feel Dawn's hands. Runyak,
And he's gonna give it a good oomph.
hang on.
Oh, sorry.
You grab the cloak, it's warm.
Oh,
You're sure about this?
feel like Dawn would do more of an examination.
In its own right, this is a type of examination.
I mean, I am gonna side with Gamzee on this one, Nightfall. I feel like Don would do what he was asked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, imagine if this was a giant leech.
Yes, Don, do it.
He's gonna give it some good oomph.
What are
trying
you?
to pull
Okay,
it.
I need more than some good oomph. What are you attempting to do?
He's got a hold of it on the shoulders,
Okay.
and he's going to try and pull up and away like
Okay.
that on a diagonal.
Are you bracing Brunyak at all?
What do you mean?
Like,
What?
are you grabbing Runyak? Like,
The doctor gives forewarning. This might hurt a bit.
yeah, like, is Runyak braced in any way? Is my like I don't know a different way to phrase that. I'm sorry.
Oh. No, sorry. I just didn't. I didn't understand that particular word use.
Choice?
You get it now?
Yeah, I
Okay.
basically have the idea.
So what's the answer?
He needs like a prep cue. Or something to help him be ready for it.
No.
I think what
Did you give that to him?
no, I think what Kit's more referring to is like, is Runyak against something, or do you have like your knee to his back as you're doing it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if you pick someone up by the shirt, they're going to be picked up unless you hold them down somehow.
Yeah.
Fair.
But I mean,
It's-
like, if it's a cloak, there's no need to brace him. It'll just come off.
Right. Dawn right now is just hoping that this is a formality and the warmth is the residual of Runyak's body heat.
Okay. So you just pick Runyak up. Grab it, you heave, up comes Runyak.
This is what I was afraid of.
You Runyak, like, if somebody grabs you and lifts you off the ground, you're gonna tense. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so your wings tense around you. Dawn, you feel the cloak tense.
Interesting.
Here's the thing, though, like, no pain. Like, the wings that, like, Dawn is holding more or less by the wing joints, they support you fine, Runyak.
This is a strange experience.
What?
Gonna set him down
Mm-hmm.
and like back him to be in a clearer spot, like behind the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I have an idea of what's happening, how about that examination?
Yes, please.
He's gonna grab the lower end of the cloak
Okay.
and like reel it outwards.
Reel it outward. Like, what?
Like, hey,
Pull
take
it open.
Yeah,
From
like
the
he's-
back?
from the lowest point he can grab.
Okay.
The low tips.
Yeah, it moves freely.
How does it feel?
The same as it always does. It feels like dragon hide.
So we don't see wings.
No, they're currently wrapped around him. It looks like a cloak. Like, it looks like you know how like a shady man in fantasy media has the full wraparound cloak?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That's how it
Okay.
always looks.
I see. Right. And he's going to, so to say, push it back
Yep.
to check Runyak's back.
Oh, you're behind him. But you're still at the lowest point?
Yeah.
Looks normal.
He's going to, I guess, the positioning is get behind Runyak
Okay.
and try to get a full scope of his back, see where the point of contact is.
Okay, you will not be able to pull the cloak up far enough. Like, the bone lining of the cloak normally wouldn't allow you to invert it that way.
Right. Now begins experimentation to expand examination. See if you can open them, Runyak.
You don't know its wings. Open what?
See if you can open the cloak.
I mean,
I lifted you by it. That means there's something holding on.
right, sure. And I think Runyak will do the thing to do that thing where you got your cloak over you, but use your arms and your hands to make it more like a cape.
Like, you can't get it off your shoulders, but you can, like, pull it open in the front and pull your arms up. You could do that before. There's no change.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, everything that's not, like, the joint is the same as it always is. Like, think about a bird's wing, right? Like, a bird's wing is only rigid along one line. The rest of the wing is just fluff.
Right.
It's kind of the same thing. I guess a bat's wing is a better example, but still, same thing.
Dawn, do you think whatever is happening could be connected to my back?
It is possible. There are several points of contact with a cloak where it could be attached, so to say, but we have no idea what is holding it to you.
Runyak's gonna try flexing his shoulders out.
Like, not to put too fine a point on it, but, like, are you trying to open the wings?
I mean, he doesn't know that they're wings.
No, you do. You absolutely do.
Oh, yeah. I think, then he's trying to open the wings.
Okay. You move behind the building, your body blocking him. Yeah. Runyak has a 15-foot wingspan.
Oh. Oh boy.
I have a question about the word wingspan.
Like, he's got these big-ass Erinya's wings coming out of his shoulder blades.
Can Lash and Dom both see them for what they are now?
Oh yeah. As soon as he spreads them.
Yeah, no. Lash makes a noise that Sid's physically cannot make, but it's like that orc noise of
Yeah, right. Go ahead, Nightfall.
When you say wingspan, is it kind of like okay? The best words I have to describe this are radius versus diameter of a circle.
Yeah, a wingspan refers to the full length.
Okay. So his wingspan is three Runyaks wide.
One wing is 7.5 feet. Yeah.
Okay. It's three Runyaks wide.
More or less. No, Runyak is like 7 feet tall, dude.
Yeah.
No. Runyak's width is 5 feet, according to the squares.
Oh, yeah, but he's like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm 7'2".
Yeah, so you have
Jesus, you are a tall man.
Yeah, so each wing is about as tall as Runyak. Big, white, pearlescent, scaly, draconic wings. They look demonic, honestly.
I mean...
Yeah, no. To hell with that hide.
For the record, Runyak, you would have a fly speed. You need to learn to fly first.
Yeah, I figured that's where that was going.
I'm going to... Dawn, realizing he has never done an examination on a creature with wings before.
Yeah.
Aside from, the occasional dead dragon that the tribe had to drop.
I have to say this. Because of the mismatched biology, the points of contact for those wings are going to look grotesque.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I
Luckily-
mean, magic can make the difference.
Luckily, I've accounted for that to make it look good. It's like he's got a patchwork of scales around his shoulder blades, and the wings are coming out of that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. See if you can move them.
Yeah, he can move them. He opened them.
I mean, does small flap of one wing, small flap of another wing?
To become integrated into your body.
So change the Cloak of Icing Death to the Wings of Icing Death.
Noted.
Well, I'm pretty sure that throws my plan for the morning out the window. Chainbreaker's name.
If this was not an evil, draconic god, I would say this is amazing.
Still amazing.
No, to hells with that. This is amazing.
Lash kind of gives him a look under the helmet of, I would smack you if I didn't know what that would do. Just from under the helmet, the yellow eyes of, motherfucker, no.
This is awful in both the old and current sense of the word.
Yeah, with this, fucking Dawn's gonna look at Lash very quietly. Go get Irithyr.
Lash nods and, like, goes as best she can to go grab Irithyr.
Okay. We'll circle back to that. Don?
Now comes a more complex test. We can see that you are able to move it freely, and you are aware that you have cut its connection, yes?
Yes, I certainly don't feel like I'm magically connected to the cloak wings. This is going to be strange to explain.
Irithyr. Or not Irithyr, Runyak.
Yeah.
Why do I keep doing that? Consistently, I say one name when I mean the other. You two aren't even alike. Like, fuck. Speaking of strange things to explain, I need you to bear with me for a minute.
Rar.
Your soul blinks.
What?
What?
Like, imagine this, like, glowing orb in the center of Runyak, right?
The bad thing is I understood that.
You understood it, thank you.
That is awful.
Glowing orb in the center of Runyak. You know how an alligator's eye has two sets of eyelids? One vertical, one horizontal. They have that waterproof eyelid horizontal thing.
Uh-huh.
That glowing orb in the center of Runyak blinks vertically, and then we see the horizontal thing peel away. I can't explain it any other way than that.
I hate it here.
Oh.
I'll be conducting two methods of this test. First, I'd like you to take one wing and keep it taut.
Sephiroth. Sorry, what?
Oh my god.
No, I'm not as ripped or as blonde as that. Oh no, wait, I am. Shit.
Wait, you don't have a gigantic long sword? Fuck.
Yeah.
But I have a beard and he doesn't.
He's Asian!
Your point.
Asians don't, like, generally speaking, Asian people don't keep facial hair.
So I'm Icelandic Sephiroth.
Yeah. You're Icelandic. Well, I mean, you have two wings, and Don sounds like Don's about to fix that.
Eriksson.
Oh my god.
Okay, sorry, go ahead, Don.
One-winged dragon.
One-winged
just saying.
dragon, I was about to say it.
There are 3 methods to this test.
I just want to say, I'm muted in the kitchen getting ice cream and I almost died laughing. Oh.
Share, please.
If this works as expected, it will not be pleasant. But we have to be aware of the many consequences of what has occurred.
Right.
Tot one of the wings.
Does so.
He's gonna. Oh, stop it. Every time I think about Sephiroth, it's whiplash. Because he's one of the dumbest motherfuckers ever.
Did you mean Cloud Strife?
Yes, his protagonist is no better than him.
He's really not. Anyway.
Dawn's going to kneel,
Mm-hmm.
put one hand behind the wing,
Oh, fuck. Mm-hmm.
press it forward to have it, like, pressed against, tight, so he can tell where he's going.
Okay.
And he's just gonna drive his other hand into the palm.
What? Trying to break his back?
No, the wing itself. Like, the membrane?
The
Wrong.
sentence you said was, he's gonna drive his other hand into the palm.
Yeah, the palm of the hand he has behind the wing.
You're making a sandwich? Like a hand, like, forgive me, this is not meant to be a pun. A hand sandwich with the wing in the middle?
And so,
I mean, technically yes, but it's more of a punch.
Are you trying to break the wing?
We are testing the wing to see how much he can feel from them.
So you're palm striking around the wing? Am I understanding you correctly?
He's holding one hand on the back as a brace.
When you say the back, I need some clarification. Are you grabbing the, like, limb at the top?
No grabbing.
It's the bracing hand against the membrane or the bone?
The membrane.
Okay. So you got this thin wing membrane against your palm, and you're gonna drive your other hand into it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Runyak, I'm assuming you let him?
I mean, the doctor knows what's best?
I don't think he does.
I mean, no, but we're experimenting, and I'm interested to see.
You're the first winged creature this doctor to be has ever seen.
So you're good.
there, I made a diagram to help you.
Thank you.
So yes, I'm going to let Dawn punch my wing.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like now that he's feeling this, I feel like he would jerk his wing out the way.
No, that's why he put his other hand there to hold it steady. Whoa. Well, I didn't want you to know about this right away, but I don't have a choice. Hey, Dawn.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Can you make a strength saving throw, please? Ringyak, what is this?
Uh-oh.
What is the DC of your cloak?
The DC is 19.
Okay, cool. Dawn got a 5. Dawn,
Mm-hmm.
you're knocked 15 feet away as the wings come together and cast Gust.
Oh God.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my God. Just one sec.
You're not sure how often you can do that. I'm not giving you the ability officially yet.
That's fine. That's cool as shit, though.
Yeah, it is.
So Dawn just re-entered the main street of town.
Yes! On your back. Like, your shoulders hit first and you slid.
That probably sucked a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Gets
Like,
up.
Don's a big boy, used to bracing against the ground. He wears stone armor. It takes a lot to throw Breaking Dawn.
He's gonna get up, shake the snow off his back, and just walk back to Runyak.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, Runyak has turned around.
Like back to Dawn?
Front to Dawn to, he felt Dawn about to do a thing, and then he wasn't there.
You had to face him to do the gust.
Oh.
I assumed you were face to face. That's my bad.
And moved back to the front previously.
Yeah. Okay, I thought so.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Are you
Seems
all right?
It would seem the wings have a sense of self-preservation.
No. Let me be absolutely clear. That was not the wings acting on their own. That was the doctor hitting you in the kneecap and your leg jerking.
Oh, I made contact and it did that.
Mm-hmm.
Reflexes.
Did you experience any pain from that?
Yes.
It hurt quite a bit.
I would dare take my next attempt, but I fear that occurring again.
What were you going to do?
The next step is naturally find out how susceptible they are to bladed strike.
Oh dear gods, no.
Because if you begin to bleed from a wing, if at all possible, I am unsure if my magics are able to take care of that, or if mundane means would be required.
So, about this point, Latch comes back with Irithyr. And I think Irithyr is, like, looking somewhat distressed. You hide the wings?
I think no, Dawn was doing examination stuff with them. Why wouldn't he still have them out?
Yeah, so Irithyr, like, comes around the corner, and he says, I'm trying to, there's no way I can do Irithyr's voice, but I'm trying to mimic the speech patterns. And he says, like, what's the war chief babbling about? Something about Runyak? Oh, by the gods.
Yes.
What do you need?
Do you have Dispel Magic prepared?
I think he does, actually. Let me double check.
Does he have the spell slots for it?
That's the other thing I need to check.
He can use Arcane Recovery, though, to get a spell slot back.
He already used
So
Arcane
keep that in mind.
Recovery. He says, I do? Why?
Would you please? And he, like, takes a step back from Runyak.
Like, he, like, holds a hand up. He says, do you have any other magic equipment, specifically?
Yes, actually. And he'll toss Dawn the broken sword blade.
Okay. So he's gonna cast a spell magic on you. I'm gonna cast it for the sake of chat. Choose any creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower once the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends.
And this should also apply to... Yeah.
He gets the Warbender on this as well if he has to make the check.
Yes, Warbender, please.
1 second, I was looking at my spells for a second.
You're fine. Ooh, okay. Sorry, Vader. I know you're not here, friend. There's this little thing called magical feedback.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a low roll. Oh my god.
So, he casts it, and it, like, ripples out from him, making the air shimmer, and it hits Runyak, and your scales, like, shimmer with it. You feel this weird, like, electrostatic sensation, Runyak, and you have just enough time to go, Oh no, because you feel the polarity reverse, and then
Yeah.
there's this like boom sound, and Irithyr is like on his back steaming.
Lash is gonna go try and help him up.
Yeah, you help him up, but he took some damage from that.
Like, it is visibly clear to tell he got hit by that.
Oh yeah, like you all saw the bubble like expand out and then shrink back, come to a point, and fire into Irithyr.
I don't know how bad that hit him, so I'm gonna hit him with a Cure Wounds.
Okay.
This is bad.
Okay, he's back to full health.
That's a low roll.
I mean, the damage is also a low roll.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just realized the irony of saying that with that number.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hmm.
So he nods his thanks to you, Don. He says, it's magical, certainly. And I can't say I'm surprised. Draconic magic is known to my people, and it's dangerous. I would need to make special preparations.
What kind of special preparations?
Rituals, reagents, I would need to modify the spell. Even then, I can't promise anything.
At this
Slow
time.
nod.
The best we can hope to do sometimes is remove their breath for moments.
Hmm.
But the fact that it affected me the way that it did, undoubtedly, you are becoming a dragon. If you're not already one.
Shit.
For the time being, then, Runyak,
Aye.
you shall not, under any circumstances, use this cloak's abilities again. Until we can properly understand the repercussions that come along with its power.
Of course.
Can you
If you can,
do me a favor, Runyak? Two, actually.
Okay.
What's an adult white dragon's charisma score?
Hang on. Let me pull that up for you, Chief. An adult white dragon's charisma score is 12.
Really?
That's low.
I thought they
That
were
sounds
charisma
really-
casters.
No, they're concasters.
They are?
I think.
The cold damage is con.
Remember, white dragons are the especially antisocial. I mean, all the chromatics are kind of antisocial, but white dragons especially.
Yeah, it's not about how social you are, it's the force of your will. Your power of your presence. And all dragons have that. What's your charisma currently?
My charisma currently is 13.
Okay. It's 15 now.
Okay.
And I would like you to be the role player that I know you are and roll that Brunyak. It just has a stronger force of personality.
I
Oh.
will do my best.
The other thing that I want you to do is I want you to add 2 spells to your spell list.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you how often you can cast them as of yet.
I will have to find out eventually then.
The first spell is Darkness. As the spell in every way.
Okay.
The second spell is Cause Fear. However,
That one I'll have to manually put in, but go ahead.
the only description you need to put in is Adult White Dragon Fear. This last part is one word. I will know what that means.
Okay.
Thank you. Seeing Irithyr get blasted back from trying to hurt you definitely made a weird, like, satisfaction well up in you.
Is it the same as I felt with
Yep.
the Veerbeaks?
Mm-hmm.
There is a slight grin on Runyak's face, and then he kind of shakes himself and looks more concerned.
Okay.
Oh, by the gods.
Rising Death, to my understanding, was a dragon of significance.
Thing was damn near deitic from what I've heard.
If it still yet lives within that cloak. I think he, like, puts his hand on Runyak's shoulder and, like, leans down to look him in the eyes proper. Know that if it takes you, you are my friend.
I think Erithir says likewise.
Nods.
You're all my friends, and you know I wouldn't do anything to cause any of you harm.
Of course. But if we must, if you
Then
are
you-
taken, then we will put you down.
I think Erithir says, there's something to think about. There is no legend of Icewind's demise. And if that dragon we saw when we first arrived is to my suspicions, wouldn't hurt to ask her for more information.
Won't she kill us on sight?
Not
We
with him.
oppose the same beast as her, and we possess. And he gestures to the wing.
Erithir shakes his
love it.
head. And he says, nothing so noble, unfortunately. Dragons don't care for the enemy of my enemy. No. It's more, I doubt she would want the soul of her consort to be soiled by a mortal. At least that's the card I'd play.
Nods.
You are the dragon expert among us.
Far from it.
All my people know of them, how to kill them.
As to mine.
And mine, for the most part.
Orcs don't know much about dragons, so Lash is gonna keep quiet.
Not surface dragons.
That implies Underdark dragons.
And now you've spoken Underdark dragons into existence. Good job, Gamzee.
So, first of all,
Knowing Kit, they probably existed already.
that. And second of all, they're called deep dragons. Have fun.
Hey, wait.
You can thank Kobold
this is-
Press for those.
This isn't relevant to this game, but Gamzee.
Yeah.
Isn't there supposed to be a Dragonlance in the Underdark?
Yeah.
All the Nightlights are gonna have fun.
That's a Sunday problem, not a now problem.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anyway.
We should
I'm
make a
gonna be real.
detour. Try to find out where Icewind is. And see if we can fix Runyak before things get worse.
Hmm.
And who knows? Maybe we can prove ourselves to that. Hesitate to say anything more than beast. Might help us in our fight against Aurel.
Overgrown handbag.
I like that.
Oh.
I never got Scalefire's obsession with those things, but from what I'm hearing, it might be a little more justified than I assumed.
We'll see. We should do Brenshanda first. I don't think
No.
Icewind would make her lair in the 10 towns.
Hmm.
Are you good
That's
to
a
keep
thought.
traveling, Runyak?
I feel as spry as the day I picked up a blade.
Then for now, all we should do is observe.
I recommend caution if those are strong enough to carry you. I will not advise you against from learning how to use them, but I would advise caution in how often you do so.
I would advise you against using them. Draconic silhouette in these skies, you're asking for trouble. Either from an arrow or from Icewind, or Aurel.
Aye, certainly.
Speaking of, from here on with this development, I will from now on be carrying tremor sense active while we travel.
Good plan. Speaking of Aurel, we should get inside. It'll be time soon.
Curl them, Lunyak.
Aye,
Agreed. Tell no one. Don't tell Kilio and Firga until we're on our own.
of course.
Maybe not even then.
The
Use
fewer
your judgment.
voices that know. Some things gain power from voices knowing of them. We can't rule out anything.
Agreed.
Nods.
As the Goliaths would say, I will have Owl's wisdom with me.
The mother is with you.
Before we go back, I'd like to take this opportunity. What did you find in the Underdark, Lash?
What do you refer to? There were a great many things.
True. You took something.
Trying to remember what Lash took.
Well, it was given to you.
Oh, she'll pull out the orc blood drawing. I was handed this by one of the orcs who were retreating.
Takes it, and he looks at it.
Said his name was Erg.
Wow. Does anybody have inspiration for Irithyr? That was a shitty
They can
outro.
they can have the one.
Can I look at it?
You can, but I should also say Runyak, Dawn, and Lash have inspiration. Go ahead, Kilio.
Yeah, they can have the one I had.
Thank you. That was a shitty ass roll.
Lash is gonna
Much
keep-
better. So, Irithyr's looking...
If there's, sorry,
Good, good.
if there's time, I'd like to have a scene with Bragg before
I thought you
the
might.
end of the night.
I'm good to run a little bit long, because I imagine that's going to be a thing.
Okay.
So, Irithyr looks at the drawing and says, it looks like a helmet. Crude
I thought
one.
of that. I thought of that too.
I'm not
Can I-
the most proficient in Underdark lore. Do you have any idea what it could be? Go ahead, Don.
I was just gonna ask if I could take a look, see if I know anything.
Make a history check, you'll have disadvantage.
Can I make the history check too?
You already did.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna burn that advantage, make it a normal.
Okay.
Sorry, what's going on now?
Make an Arcana check, Don.
And War Banner for Dawn.
Okay. Irithyr would also have gotten that War Banner, but it's fine.
Sorry.
It's fine.
You could also ask Firga. She's
Oh.
been to the Underdark.
War Banner again, Lash, please.
Okay. You aren't here to see the drawing though. And Lash probably all but like is distracted.
It's a very crude, like, drawing on a scrap of cloth in what appears to be blood of a helmet. It's one of those. I'm gonna fuck this up. Bear with me. It's one of these style helmets. And that's really all you can glean. It's just a glyph, a bloody glyph that looks like a helmet.
Erg, the orc who handed me this.
But for the sake of it, Dawn, since Irithyr is not here, and you rolled almost as well as he did, I'm going to give you 5 questions.
Okay.
Good luck. I mean that respectfully.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I usually get some pretty good answers.
Okay.
Could he use Irithyr's knowledge to aid him in these questions? Since Irithyr's not here, but he rolled as well as he did.
Yeah, Irithyr might answer Dawn's questions depending on how he asks them. But it would probably be better to get it from the GM. We'll see.
Yep, that's fine. I mean, Irithyr would get different information from the GM than Dawn would.
True. But
that is my point.
Vader is terrible about asking questions, like by his own admission. So
that's fair.
What do you got, Kamsi?
I'll be right back.
Yep.
First one is never a great one, but answers are still answers. Are there any like figures in Orcish culture that are significantly related to helmets?
So I'm gonna give you a helpful answer, but it's still gonna make me an asshole.
Okay.
There are. I can't tell you because there's no reason Dawn would know that. But the literal answer is yes.
Okay.
That's the kind of thing you'd have to ask Lash for more detail from.
See, it's the little answers that get
push you in the right direction. I know, that's why I said it that way. I don't like that. That's one of those ones that I don't want to be like, you don't know one out of the gate, because there's no reason for Dawn to know that. However, you hit the nail on the head with that. Like, I have to give you something.
Yeah. Like I said, I usually get some pretty good answers and pretty good questions out there. That's why I covet every opportunity.
We got 4 more questions.
Yeah.
I want to go a little bit late anyway because we took so long with the intros, so it works out.
Right.
Unless anybody needs to go, in which case that's completely fine. It's probably just going to be me and Keelio at the end. Go on.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just thinking on the next question. I guess the next question would be... Well, no, I don't know any of the houses.
That could be one of your questions.
Asking about the houses?
Yeah. Like, you have 4 GM questions. You say you don't know anything about the houses. If you're willing to burn a question, you could say, what are the Orcish high houses?
I guess that's a fair perspective to come from first. What are the high houses?
Dart Driver, Red Spear, Aurora, Deep Shade, Scalefire, Tuskbreaker, and Oakbind.
None of the names linked to helmets.
I'm back. What I missed?
Okay.
Gibbs is asking questions.
Gotcha.
What's been missed is I nailed the question, the necessary question right on the head immediately. But I can't really get that information because there's no reasonable reason for Dawn to know that. And now I know the different high houses.
Would you like me to write them out for you?
Please, God, yes. You saw how I spelled the Goliath clans.
I have a lot of the high houses written down. Are they all the ones that we've said in the past?
Yep. Here you go, Don. Red Spear, Aurora, Deep Shade, Scalefire, Tuskbreaker, Dart Driver, and Oakbind.
I feel like those names are better than the clan names.
Different language, homie.
Different language. The names straight up correlate to what we do.
Boy, if you're gonna disrespect our clans like that, you better stop being a Goliath right now.
Okay, spell Clan Roche off the top of your head right now.
ROHSE.
Bard.
Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck.
Jesus.
Anyone else would have changed the order of the S and the H.
Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't, because I have it in my notes. Right.
Exactly. I said off the top of your head.
You say that as if I don't always have this tab open.
Anyway, children,
I do.
we're getting bogged down, and Nightfall wants to have a scene, so come on.
Yes, okay. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. So the names themselves do not directly link to any helmets. I guess if I can't get information on that, I should go other routes to get more information on orcs in general.
Okay.
How new are the high houses, or what's like the newest high house?
Dark Driver.
You watched Lash become its war chief.
How would it be another question to ask how new?
Dark Driver is about a 10-day and a half old.
You watched it happen.
Yeah, you were there, homie.
Oh.
Dark Driver is Lash's high house now because she is the war chief. It is no longer Dim Watcher to that extent. It is Dark Driver.
Correct.
Dim Watcher no longer exists. It's just Dark Driver.
I will throw you this bone. That means that the high houses can change.
That means there could have been one related to this.
Hello, I am back with pasta.
Welcome back with pasta.
Pasta
What kind
cookie.
of pasta?
Pasta cookie. That's a terrible combination. If anyone else has ideas, I'm willing to hear them. So I've got 3 more.
2.
What about subhouses relating to helmets?
I would, yeah, speaking as Irithir, or rather speaking for Irithir, I would go in a different direction.
Okay.
Getting the names of the high houses are not going to help you. But if you
No.
could find individuals that may be invoked.
You've heard Lash say, "Buy the Chainbreaker."
Yeah. I guess a good question in that regard would be like, I'm iffy on the wording. The figures called upon by the houses.
So you rolled pretty well. You got a 24 on your history check. I think this is reasonable. The Orcish high houses of the Unbroken Orcs are agnostic, largely because the gods that they're familiar with, Grumsh being the big one, Loth being secondary, Tiamat being secondary, are fucked. So they're largely agnostic. That being said, the closest thing they have to a messianic figure is Kang the Chainbreaker. I don't think you know a great deal beyond that, but you can infer some things just from the name.
And the way you've heard orcs and seen orcs react to the name.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, down in the Underdark, you were there when Irithir filled in Lash and the other Deep Shade about, okay, this is on a deity level. You heard Lash say by Chainbreaker's name, and the other orc basically did the orcish equivalent of crossing himself.
Mm-hmm.
Which is one fist to the shoulder and drag it across.
Across and down, actually.
Yeah, cross and down, right.
You start on your you start like right hand, right shoulder, across the chest, down the left side.
Interesting. And that's like the main figure that is called upon.
He's not called upon. That would make him a god.
You know what I mean.
Invoked
not
is the word you're looking for.
Yes, thank you.
And,
that's the main figure invoked.
That's the one that's been invoked in front of Dawn.
Okay.
You have one more question.
Now, this one is a lot more reasonable, I think,
Mm-hmm.
because gods are
Excuse me.
quantifiable. They are evitable in the material plane.
Correct.
There is denoted information popularized about many of them.
Correct.
What do I know about Grumsh?
Oh boy.
That's a hell of a question to end on.
And we've opened this can of worms now.
Yeah, we have. I can do it relatively quickly. Grumsh is like the antithesis of Torm.
Hmm.
He is the god of battle in the dark sense. He is not the god of righteous victory. He is the god of crushing tyranny. He is the god of the iron fist. He is the god of the cracking whip. He is the god of the burning horde. To say he's the god of slaughter is true, but you might upset Malar if you say that. Grumsh lives to conquer, to fuel the fires of war, to consume and destroy. The orcs were made to be the perfect soldiers in Grumsh's army.
Grumsh himself is likely not inherently an orc.
He looks like one, generally depicted as one. Generally, he's depicted as an orc with bleeding eyes.
An orc with bleeding eyes, a spiked helmet.
Detail. Do I know that detail?
Which detail?
The spiked helmet?
Well, not spiked, horned.
Still.
It's not the depiction.
No? Okay.
No.
It's one of his symbols, but...
So that's what we got, and we're gonna wrap up by catching up with Killian. So...
Aw.
that evening, you guys return the stuff to the town. People are making their preparations. You guys are given a house to stay in, and provisions. You guys are given 3 casks of mead as thank you, and promise to always have a house and good mead if you want it. Whichever one you want, they said take your pick, and you don't pay for mead ever.
Awesome.
But I think you guys spend your evening doing what you will, looking over Runyak. Probably Irithir spends most of it deep in thought. But I think we see, Kilio and Bragg...
I was gonna ask, just in passing, if Irithir could identify this, so I would know what so Kilio would know what it does.
Identify...
The charm brooch
Charm.
thing.
Oh, yeah, he'll do that for you. It's a
He can ritual.
it's a
ritual
charm
cast
of
it.
cold resistance.
Okay. So
Um,
I'll keep that in mind.
But what I was gonna
Not-
say... Go ahead.
I'm not going to intrude if you want to speak to Bragg privately, but before that, could Firga have badgered you for some more giant lessons?
I feel like that's reasonable to have happened. Yeah.
I think that's reasonable to happen as well. I was gonna say anybody who wants to be up can be up, but I feel like Bragg is insomniac and Kilio is insomniac, and so they're up later than most of the rest of you. Probably under the guise of somebody needs to be on watch, but neither one of them is feeling great.
Yeah.
I think we fade in on the house. It's like a 2-story house that you guys have. There's a big fire going in the hearth. At least one of the kegs of meat has been opened and drunk. And yeah, Bragg is just sitting in one of the chairs by the fire. Maybe he and Kilio are just finishing up a song or something. I don't know. And again, anybody who wants to be there can be there. And Bragg like sighs, and he's at that point of drunkenness where he just starts like looking into his mug and not saying much.
Mm-hmm. I don't think she's recounting. I don't think they're she's singing a song at this point when we fade in. So I think she was finishing like telling one of her own stories to Bragg.
Right.
I think she's going to tell the one where she routed off a pair of bears that had cornered a couple of lives during a hunt, like kind of her first thing that got her recognized.
Okay.
Fully.
I thought the first thing that got her recognized fully was the dam.
Okay, yeah, I think that's also one.
Remember, you used the pulleys to stop the dam from breaking.
Oh.
Remember?
It's been a while.
No worries.
You'll forgive me, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, so I think she's telling that story. Just kind of a moment of her ingenuity.
I think you finished, and Bragg like nods. He says, "If that hadn't worked, you'd have been washed away." He like raises his mug and takes a big pull from it, as you do.
As you do. Aye. But if I didn't do it, that section of valley would have been ruined. There goes our hunting grounds.
I never understood why Thola insisted on bringing some pup out of the snow. Don't misunderstand me. I wouldn't want you to die, little sister, but I never understood you. Why Clan Roche adopted you.
Some days I don't understand it either.
I get
look around and I feel at home.
I get helping somebody in the snow. I get not having a place to go.
But they could have just as easily just brought me south and given me to some, I don't know, halfling family.
Yeah. You've proven yourself. Don't misunderstand. I just always thought it was strange, you know?
Yeah, I get it. I do too. But I wouldn't have it any other way.
Nope, same. Well, one other way. We're not exactly in the best circumstances. Nobody wants it this way, little sister.
You're right. But
and don't feed me some line about the best stories coming from hardship.
I would rather spend my life up here with the Goliath than down there with some soft folk halfling family.
Certainly, but I'd rather spend my time drinking, sparring, and composing epics, not living them. Sure, hunting is fine, and sure, there's always some problem or other, but giants, goddesses, dragons, like, it's a lot. And the clan is out there, like, points. We're stronger together.
We're not all together.
That frostworm didn't stand a chance. The frostworm at the moat?
Yeah. I think she takes a pull of her drink at that.
Yeah, he raises his mug, toast with you. No, it's just us. And what he means is me.
Yeah. Like, it's not spoken, but it's definitely the implications there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no Goliath, especially Clan Girl, wants to be
Alone.
alone.
Like, not even Kelio. Like, Kelio doesn't go anywhere alone. She's got 3 clan members with her at all times.
At all times.
Yeah.
Like, to her, it's just what Bragg is doing is selfless.
Yeah. At least the meat's good.
I think we'll leave these casks with you.
You sure?
At least one will.
It's a long way to Bryn Shander. You're gonna get thirsty, little sister.
I'll get thirsty, but I've learned it's hard to keep your focus when you're drinking.
Yeah, sure, but I don't want to.
I think, like,
Hey, so he says, I don't want to fight a. And he pauses.
I think she gives like a slightly more serious look.
Giant, sober.
Where my shots? I need every bit of focus I can get, Bragg.
That's fine for you. You're the champion.
Don't feel like one all the time.
Doesn't matter. The rules were set out. You rose to the occasion and you won. Doesn't matter what you feel like, you did it.
Did I? Or did... She, like, looks in her... I think it's her turn to look into the mug. Or did Jara?
How's that?
Hmm?
He said, how's that?
Some days I can't tell the difference between my legend and Jara's. It feels
Isn't
weird.
that a good thing?
It can be. Makes me feel a lot braver.
Wish I felt brave. Like, takes another pull from his mug, reaches over, dunks his mug in the barrel, and pulls it back out.
Some days I don't know where Helio ends and Jara begins.
You're lucky. All I have is brag.
I think Bragg's pretty badass, you know?
Brag can't tell the difference between Clan Roche and a wild pack.
Oh, right, that was him.
Yeah, that was him.
Oh.
Brag wanted an easy trip to Goodmead, get out of laying stone. Eric would call me a coward. Coward from a broken fucking clan.
And Kilio knows about the broken thing. Like, doesn't she?
Yeah, oh yeah, everybody does.
May have wanted an easy trip to Goodmead to get out of stonework. But, like, she gestures around the... There's probably someone asleep in here.
Probably Dawn.
Like the-
Dawn would have trouble getting upstairs.
Yeah, just like the almost empty hearth room. And now you were gonna hang around here, do what you can to keep these people safe. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say that's coward.
For all the good it'll do.
I'd say it's pretty brave.
I don't know, little sister. I look at those Giants. I'm used to beating the giant, you know?
I can't speak from experience, but I get it.
Clan Tars has the right of it. You go down south among the soft folk. Bragg, help us, our cart's lost a wheel. Or, Bragg, get my cat out of this tree. Or, you know, easy things. A hunt to them is a single deer.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a big one. Like,
Nope, a yearling.
I look at those giants and
You feel like the yearling.
those bodies in front of the meat hall. And
Makes you like shudder. Yeah.
I feel small, little sister. I don't like it.
It's hard some days being small as I am, which I'm sure is how you feel.
I don't know.
But the fight
Watching
doesn't
you
stop.
fly through the air like an arrow yourself, dauntless against those monsters, jumping between their weapons, jumping off their bodies. It's like you're everywhere at once. I wouldn't call you Jara, I'd call you Raven. Or Owl.
I mean, while I fight with the pack, I do wield. It's like twirls the dagger in her hands. Owl's Pena. It's kind of like calling on them to come together.
Yeah. I don't have anything like that.
Of course you do.
I'm well enough against a bear or a brigand. You put the clan behind me, and sure, I'll be the first one in there against a dragon, but little sister, there were 10 giants in that forest. Big ones. Not those two-headed, slack-jawed Verbig. Actual giants. And
Larger than life. And we didn't stop pushing.
no,
We did what we do best.
you did what you do best. You and these people with you, these champions. I came because I was lazy.
And you didn't turn down.
Yeah. I guess not. Takes a big drink.
Any other Goliath in that group of yours might have turned and fled. As soon as you got that boulder off of you, well, you helped us out just as much as any of the rest of us.
None of you got hit by a boulder. And I'm gonna
did the first
stay
time
here.
around. I think she chuckles. We did the first time around. In our first fight with the giants, I was smacked down immediately like those little mosquitoes you encounter further south.
You are a little mosquito.
If it wasn't for Dawn, I wouldn't be here right now. No, it wasn't Dawn. It was Lash that healed her at that time. If it wasn't Lash, I wouldn't even be here.
What's the story with that one, little sister? Clad hand and foot in gold?
Well,
With some princeling from Neverwinter?
you mean
Bragg hasn't
the
seen
elf?
her face yet.
No, yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, actually, Lash is Do you remember the dragon attack at the moat?
Yeah?
Do you remember the block of ice on the orc's front?
Yeah, it was most of them.
She was the sole survivor.
No,
Of
she
her
wasn't.
clan.
Oh, of her clan, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, of her clan.
So she's an orc. That explains the
not.
trip to the Underdark.
hmm
What is that?
The armor is a bit more of a longer story.
Alright.
So, you know the dwarves make things, like a lot of things, right?
No, I hadn't noticed.
There's older dwarves, apparently. One's made of stone.
So I think Bragg surprises you. He goes, Firstborn.
Yeah.
Take a look around
Down.
the area, little sister, if no one else is there. Just trust me.
Okay.
But how did an orc get firstborn armor?
Well, you know where the bridge is?
The busted
Well-
one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
There's a firstborn place down in that canyon.
Bear's
Can't
Maw,
get in,
there's
man.
what?
You can't get in without a code.
They're protected.
Exactly.
What do
We
you mean
got past
exactly? The clan's in danger!
We destroyed the defenses.
Guess I couldn't do anything about it anyway.
I couldn't have done anything about it. That elf, whoever he is, we wouldn't have made it without him. There was a serpent.
You're sure it
water
won't come
gold.
back?
I'm almost certain.
Almost. Kilio,
Because
the
the
Primarch
giants-
is there. The clan is there.
The giants took its head and used it as a weapon, and then we destroyed that weapon. The defenses are gone.
If I'm the last in Clan Groll, I'm going to kick that serpent's ass. Don't even have the horn to check on them.
Ilio hasn't had that dream where they've encountered the horn at all, so
Like, raises the mug and he says, "Here's a toast for you." Fuck that bastard Kinslayer. Takes a drink.
Kilio will take a drink as well. But when we went inside, there
I'm
was a
sorry, little sister. You haven't heard anything, have you? Of the axe?
Heard any?
Or the horn? Or Ayla?
Has Kilio?
No.
I think she just shakes her head.
before your
How
time.
long has it been?
Not long, but longer than you've been around.
About 20 years?
Ish. No, a little bit more than that. She wasn't pregnant at the time.
Kilio's 20.
So probably about 22 to 25.
Yeah.
Quarter century.
If I learn anything, I'll make sure you get your clan regains their honor.
Just...
And I'll make sure whoever they are, they're remembered for what they are.
Just a second.
Go ahead.
Alright, I'm back, sorry.
Okay, yeah. I think Kilio goes, if I find them or learn anything, I'll make sure they're remembered for who they are.
Yeah.
For better or for worse, right? Remembered for the truth is the best thing.
If you're wrong about the serpent, and something happens to Goodmead,
Not wrong often, but
I don't expect you to give up your grand purpose, little sister, but someone in Clan Roche, someone in Clan Vare, someone in Clan Bryn, for all I care, find the axe and bring it home. Please?
I think Kilio nods. For you, Bragg.
Yeah.
It's like she raised her cup in like a toast.
Raises his cup, takes a drink. For all of us.
I say this not for just Clan Gruul, but for all the Goliaths. Stronger together?
Stronger together. And give Oral a shot to the eye for me.
Give who?
Oral.
Oral. I think I can handle that.
So I guess it's
Two,
my turn.
lucky.
Let me tell you about the time I got into a fighting match and I shouted him apart. And that's gonna be the last shot of the episode.
I really enjoyed that. I feel like I did Kilio good there.
You did!
Man, I was like, man, Bragg's such a fucking chill and understanding guy. I bet he wouldn't have too much of a problem with Sockham. And then he put some venom behind what he called Andre, and it's like,
Yeah. So thanks for yanking on our heartstrings, Kit.
You're welcome!
I had fun there.
Good. Give us a shout out.
Hello, I'm Nightfall the Kitsune. I do admin stuff, some things around here, and I played Jar. Oh no, wait, I played Jar on Monday. I played Kilio tonight. I think I know what my name for tonight's going to be. It's going to be Kilio, comma, where Jara ends. I feel like that's a good one for tonight.
Gracie, give us a shout out, please.
Hey, I'm Birchmila, aka Gracie. I do art and things for Kit's channel. I also love tabletops. If you like either of those things, give me a poke.
Cookie, give us a shout out, please.
Hey, I'm Cookie, also known as the Extinct Bacon on just about every other platform. I love a lot of things D&D and tabletop, and if you do too, my DMs are always open. Otherwise, you'll find me lurking in streams or in the shrine.
Sibs, would you mind?
Hi, my name is Siz143. I am, in no particular order, a stagehand, artist, and moderator for Kids Discord and Twitch. But to everyone else, I am a friend, the Drifter, the one and only Technicolor Disaster. You can find me lurking in Discord or Twitch, though I may be a little harder to get in contact to due to me having been in school, and school will keep me busy. But I will be here whenever I can. Have a great night, everyone!
Guy Gamzelis, the Bard of Heroes, would you kindly finish us out, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, as always, I am Guy Gamzelis, the Bard of Heroes, the teller of tales that need to be told. And if ever I'm needed, you can always find me in the Discord, in DMs, or on Twitter at the Homestuck-Homie. And until next we meet, have a fantastic rest of your night, and go get some water.
For my part, as ever, I am the Sharp-Eyed Kitsune, the teller of tales and the weaver of mysteries. Excuse me, the Masked Bard. This is the channel that is devoted to lore and storytelling, world-building, role-playing, and discussions of those things. So if that's to your fancy, you're in excellent company here, and I do hope that you enjoy your time with us. I stream every single day that my health permits me to do so, and we're rolling with advantage in 2021 and beyond, which is 2 tensions to get to given stream. You just watched Dice-Icive Action Voices of the Mountain, our weekly D&D 5-Point Fox Edition module double feature of Icewind Dale, Ram of the Frost Maiden, and Storm King's Thunder with my own spin on both. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back on Saturday because I'm moving house currently and I have a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow. But I'll be back on Saturday with more Final Fantasy XV's reshoot in the afternoon and a very special Dice-Icive Action Tales of the Nightlights extra. That is to say, we need to do a short session story focusing on a single character before our next full session on this coming Sunday. Stop by if you like tabletop role-playing games, or if you don't know if you like tabletop role-playing games, we'd love to have you. For now, I need to get out of here, and it's getting late, but as always, it's time to leave you with these parting words. From myself, my keepers, and those joining me on the stage this evening, to all of you, the regulars, the followers, the newcomers, and the lurkers, whether you're just having a seat by the fire or you've got a running tab at the bar, remember, there's always more stories to tell. And hopefully, I'll see you all next time as we heed the voices of the mountain with a new chapter. Good night, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hope to see you all again very soon.